Welcome, one and all, to another exciting edition of B4rocast. I am your host, of course, B4ro, and I'm waiting for my co-casters to get here. But we'll have a very exciting game tonight, boys, as it's going to be between Midnight Sixes and the one and only Tony G. I realize how loud this is. So while much better. And once again, we're joining with the great sound of Eurobeat here. So tonight, B4rocast is back. This time to cast the mid-playoffs quarterfinals. We go straight into quarterfinals. Round of 16s apparently don't seem to happen anymore. And it'll be a fun game tonight, and I think our maps tonight are going to be, if I look at the match page here, they're going to be, let's see, Process Granary and Reckoner as our decider map. Oh, it's good to see the old beauty. So, should be a fun time coming up here. Now, there's a bit of history with both of these teams here, of course. We have Midnight Sixes has a lot of history with power picks, and you might not think this at the start, but consider the fact that they're Norwegian. So, of course, Agin was on their team at one point, and Agin got invited to a group known as Troublemakers from one of their teammates. Now, if you are familiar with Power Picks lore, if you go by the Steam guide, you would know that Power Picks was started by a diaspora from Troublemakers. Now, it was famously Austin who said, "Fuck you, Civic, you fucking nerd," but Agent was one of the rest that led the charge in the diaspora. And of course, Tony G is full of Power Picks players, it might as well. It should be a... Tony G is full of lots of Power Picks players. It might as well be the Power Picks team at this point. And, it was looking... I mean, this season has been...
Hello,
and we are joined by our co-caster, the one, the only, and the ex-Midnight Sixes member, Stuff!
There's a bit of drama to add a bit of extra spice. I'm a bit late because I was playing the warm-up match versus Midnight Sixes. So,
well, that's good to
seeing
hear.
a bit of insight.
Oh, nice.
Do we have an STV?
I'm waiting for Agin to give it to us. I told him in good confidence that he should get it, so hopefully I'll remind him as well. But you also you have Midnight Sixes as well. We've got this covered. Yeah. So, So, as I was saying with the lore, one thing I didn't mention about Midnight Sixes is that Stuffed is an ex-member, and he's been playing the warm-up game against them. So we have some pretty good inside knowledge. It also means that, we'll have the BBC impartiality usually on B4rocast, which is no impartiality. We're really biased. But this time we're even. We both have extreme points of view. The pro Power Pick side and the pro Midnight Sixes side. This cast will go well because, as we all know, divided states go well and have long, prosperous histories. Anyways, right now we're just waiting on an STV here. Yeah. But I want to remind our viewers just joining us that the maps tonight are going to be Process, Granary, and Reckoner.
Reckoner being the decider.
Reckoner decider. I hope it goes to that. I haven't cast the first B4rocast was on Reckoner, so it'd be brilliant to revisit it again.
Ancient history.
So this should be. I'm really excited for this. This should be a great match between Tony's Last Resort and
Tony's Last Resort. It's just
Last Resort.
Tony's Last Resort might have been
in my name, I swear,
That would have been really
last
cool.
season should have. I swear would have been called the last resort because that way everyone was gonna like quit or move to a higher division at that point. But everyone's still here. You know, when players get a chance to quit, koofing virus. So.
Also, Cola was on that roster with Midnight Sixes last season as well.
Oh.
So,
Everyone, the connections, man. It's a small world here in.
Okay, I think I have STV. I think I have
STV. Oh, legend! Right.
I want to put it in Griffin's Loft. Wait, did we put the barrow cost on the match page?
Yes, we did.
Nice.
So, right now, okay, we're getting ready for the game to start. So, for the players, I'm gonna go over what I think is the main roster for Tony G here. Sinetti, Agin, Austin, Kermit, Prokey, Fizz, question mark?
No, not Fizz, not Fizz.
Okay, Tony G. Well, who's the sixth then? Is it Bird State?
There also, I believe, is Austin, Prokey, Sinetti, Pickles, Agin, and Kermit.
There you go.
So, I think it's Kermit Demo, Austin Medic, Pickles and Agin Soldier, and Prokey and Sinetti Scout. Wait, no! Oh no, I'm wrong. It might be Austin Scout and Sinetti Medic.
Alright, well we have a connect here.
I will do my research.
It's a Frosty. Now, while I have viewers here and a platform, I need to shit talk something that happened like 3 years ago.
Wait, what?
Was it 3 years ago? Oh god, it might be 4 years at this point, actually.
Okay, let me check. Okay, no, let me confirm that roster. The roster is indeed Austin Medic and Sinetti Scouts.
Oh, this is going to be 4 years now. Anyway, so, back in the day, the PalPix LAN team, the greatest team I've ever played on, certainly the greatest team mid players have ever constructed. We're playing in... We're in the group stages still at LAN, but unlike the rest of the open teams, we have a chance. And we're getting up there. We have to face a team full of people like Zifrosty and I think Bear. And we're playing, and we're the team meant to lose. They're the favourite team. But on this map, Process, I can remember on the second, we were just smashing them. I got a double air shot on them. Well, that is clearly important to the game. But, we had the momentum. We were winning mid-fights. We were getting really in there on point. Now we're at LAN, so, we have baller setups, right? I've got the monster PC case, and, one of our players was on an N64, but he was still fragging. We have other players on some good desktops and rentals. But then, because we're all proper gamers, doesn't matter what our setup, we all bring the Insomnia required surge protectors because, thousands of gaming desktops all connected on one
so this is I63, right?
Yeah. All connected on one big, on one power grid isn't that stable. And sure enough, there's a brownout that happens, the lights flicker and all of that, they come back. And then our game freezes. We start getting a timeout.
No.
Now, it turns out that the staff had made us all bring surge protectors, which isn't a bad thing. They also made us bring surge protectors, but they didn't plug the fucking servers into the surge protectors. And it was not just us, it wasn't like the scum peasant in Sinopen that got it, because we heard crying from the main stage, because the Prem game that was also being played timed out. And it's just, we then reconnect, and we had lost all momentum, and then we lost that game. So fuck you, Zifrosty. You got lucky on fucking LAN because he got fucking lucky. You won because of the Birmingham grid, man. But then again, but God still smited him for he got kicked out later that night for pissing on production's curtains. But anyway, I had to get that off my system.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, really? That was him? Oh boy, I'm getting him exposed.
Oh, I think my I know what I'm missing. There we go. I was missing the watermark. I do apologise for the quality production here. Okay, Zifrosty's going last to spec.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to get a little mini snack.
Alright, this is important for casting. I do want to say, for those who have PTSD, it won't be like Agent eating crisps. You were in good hands. Anyway, with that personal story out of the side, this is going to be a baller lineup. Yeah, you know, we have Proki, you know, Agent, Tony G, Kermit, Friday the 13th Pro. Maybe I should show Sine.mkv later, who knows. And on this side we have Zifrosty, Fishiart, Shades, I mean this other person. That person's got a sus flag. Oh, and right as the cast starts right as our production's away. Co-cast is away. But anyway, we are getting into it! This is the mid-playoffs match for well, mid, between Tony G and Midnight Sixes, and this mid we're gonna be watching, well fuck it, we'll watch a bit of Zifrosty. You know, I was too harsh on you, lad. And so, coming into this, Tony G is definitely getting the high ground. This is quite a slow mid. Blue is going to come in, the soldiers are going to get some ground, but Red has lost 2 players off the bat. The scouts are just tearing them a new arsehole. And it's going to be all going down here. Classic barrow cam. Everyone dies off cam. And what Red is going to be, Tony's G is going to be wiped off the start here. And I know there was some kerfuffle about how they shouldn't have been in mid, but... Well, shouldn't be this far into it, but this is like... This isn't that great here. I mean, fuck me, this is not a good start here. Hopefully their team morale isn't crushed, and as we come in the second here... Did they lose their med? Huh, okay, Ubers are going to be equal, I guess. Red is definitely going to realise this and take the fight. There is a fight going on behind. Agent is able to get that down there. Demo Man's gonna come in and defend this. Blue is looking for some kind of sack. They don't seem like they know. There's going to be a massive pipe on there by Kermit. They're gonna take this, but blue soldiers are gonna be coming in for the sack. They don't get what they're looking for. So we're gonna be moving into mid here now that we have cleared out that. The scouts are scouts hiding here. Here he's coming! He's looking for that med! He's able to get him to half of... Oh, it's so close here. Is someone gonna bomb? No, the spawns are just not in time for that here. Red is gonna do a massive turnaround here. We're gonna see if they have the ad. They can pretty much go right into this whenever they want here. So we're looking at Agent trying to make some play. Kermit's looking to want to come in from the main slot here. He is going to start to waddle in, get some spam off. This is quite a passive game, I have to say. What the fuck's happened to mid? Anyway, Red is going to start to waddle in. They're starting their jumps. They're starting to gain some ground here, but there is a soldier behind. Oh, but the Red has lost 2 players in that time. It looks like here we are. We're going to see our Blue's got a soldier behind here, and this is where they could collapse. And Red, there's an Uber coming out from Red. Kermit brings it out here. He needs to get this med, otherwise they're completely fucked in terms of Uber. Is he able to get the snipe? He isn't able to get the sticky snipe. And he is going to go down here, leaving Red with pretty much up shit creek without the paddle here, as they are going to be at a complete disad for just such a petty trade here. And so Blue is going to start to capitalize this, and they are going to come in, and there's going to be exchange of players here. So Frosty is here trying to get the spam off, but they're not going to be able to stop their retreat. It's still good. The game started.
Yep. A few minutes behind. It's okay. with the ads coming in. TonyResort are down a player because we'll try and find a cyber and choke. Won't see much.
What was that pogo from the soldier there? I feel bad, man. Anyway, Blue. Yeah,
unless Midnight Sixes are feeling really spicy with their dot pushes, it might just be a stalemate last here.
Yeah, this is
this
has been a game of awkward trades, like and
oh wait, are they? No, they're just speaking.
Looks like they are pretty aggressive. They almost like really wanting to go in. They can't help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems we are going to have
what we see right here is an effort for both teams to control the reptile brain and not feed.
Great something you won't see in a Kuma mix. Way. Oh, what? The sack on the demo works against the Force Barrow Cam Classic.
Speaking of controlling the reptile brain, Equal just bots in a scout, completely one-shots Kermit, who I guess was weak from spam, and gets the Force onto Austin.
Wait, that is Equal.
Yeah, Equal.
It was interviewed by that guy who talks about Mouse Excel.
And they're just going to repush. They're not even going to wait for Equal to respawn. The Uber's coming in through 4. They're not finding any picks to the initial Uber, but they're getting a lot of time on point. Heavy's going very low top right. The round is going to go over. It looks like
that wipe on mid maybe got to their morale eventually, as your first, as your winner of the first map is going to be Midnight Sixes.
First round.
Also, equal if you're hang on. Also, equal if you're watching this. Humans have free will because quantum mechanics is unpredictable. Yeah. Oh, I like metaphysics. Have an arse. Don't never read a book of philosophy. Sorry. Anyway, we got a mid to go on here.
If you're watching Equal, we're
We
still
got
chill. I like
covered.
listening to you. But anyway, it's going to be a right-sided bit from TonyResort. Pickles goes for bomb, gets completely denied by Equal on the scout. But it looks like there's not actually much bombs for the Midnight Sixes. Shades comes in, almost picks up Proki, but goes down himself. It's a very messy 3 for 2. No, 2 for 2, sorry. But no solos on the sides of Midnight Sixes means TonyResort are probably slowly going to eke out here. Pickles trades with Traitor. And it's just a Frosty and Sebastian, but they're caught behind in Red's IT! Oh, this is a disaster!
This is just a game of awkward exchange.
They both should have killbinded like 5 seconds ago, but I think they might just go for a weird Uber trade to delay on mids. Because this is going to have to be Operation the Great Escape.
Their demo
is really they're actually going to get out! That's crazy!
Got the bombs that are staying in!
Well, Sebastian gets spammed so hard he's supposed to use and there's no one around him! Oh, there's no way TonyResort used to this Uber, there's no one on it. And they're just going to have to run away through choke with their tails between their legs and at a full Uber disadvantage. Agent goes down to Traitor and Sewer in the meantime. Now Shades might actually find his pick onto Sinetti.
Oh, they're coming in lower! This is a very kind of unconventional push you see nowadays, but Tony G just gets dunked on. But the Uber is coming out here on Proki.
Uber comes out, they do catch 3 picks and Midnight aren't anywhere close to Uber, so I wonder if Midnight just try and rush last here to see if they can get some kind of extra pick or even a cat. But they went very far back for Shades, so you have to imagine it's just going to be them resetting up on this second.
The Shade? No. Anyway.
Shades.
Alright, yeah, plural makes it. It's like all the snows we find.
Yeah, former Div. Well, I say former Div 2. It could easily be Div 2. Very, very good player, and also goes to my uni. Very chill guy. But yeah, I think he used to go by Shadir, but I cannot confirm that. Pick up bomb coming in from Pickle already. That's Sebastian. He didn't have Uber yet.
This be a real B4ro cast, B4ro cam cast here. Anyway, Tony G living quite long here. They are able to get the exchange out here, and they are able to completely route this push here.
Tony G shows he's completely qualified to just get a medic frag, I guess.
He played with the cards he was dealt with. Anyway,
and now I wonder where they're going to take this full Uber advantage. They're looking kind of unsure. They're going to wait for the Tony G. Makes sense. Take the Uber through. Well, they're going to lower lobby now. Traitor to spot them out from 5. Looks like it's going to be a 4 push. Uber comes out onto Kermit. The gun is going to go down a little bit later than they would have liked, and they're going to walk up on the right side, try and focus out this soldier, but there's just nothing they're getting with the actual Uber, and Agent's already dead.
Starting to
the
get
3 disasters so far, there's a lot of time on point.
The damage is just too much.
Heavy dive, but they've lost 2. It's then Austin dies as they try to leave to the Frosty exit sticky. It's a failed push from.
Yeah, seems like no one really got any of the picks they were looking for. Just completely flopped that. Classic cringe push.
Classic cringe.
But this is supposed to be mid-playoffs, not open week 5, so...
Anyway, we'll do I think we're going into this mids. Agent is in IC, but he's been spotted and will go down.
Agent does
and that's going to cue TonyResort just exiting that mid. And probably setting up for the passive hold on second. Setting up by 1, which I never personally liked, but some medics swear by it.
Okay, we're going to have a high bombs coming in from blue here. They're just going to take it, but they are, I guess red is kind of relying on a flank, but it's just so much point presence they can't really
TonyResort have built so poorly here that actually so hard about a firstly ad. They could push on this if they knew, but I don't think they know. There's Equal botting in. Inside of knowledge, what Equal likes to do is bot and then take a spicy off glass. So sometimes the more traditional sniper.
We may have had an audio problem. I have no idea what caused this. Where I fixed this cable. I apologise for your ears if loud static came through.
Okay, just tell me when I'm good to talk again.
You're good to talk.
Okay, good. Now. So he likes to bot and come up on some spicy off glasses. Sometimes the more traditional sniper. Sometimes, as you see right now, the James Bond spy.
Oh, spy cam! Spy cam brought to you by McLean.
It's a dead ringer spy. It's a dead ringer spy.
Oh, but now now they know that
they know because Agent was on the spy cam.
Oh, he does manage to get the dead ringer though, so well, everyone's like,
Maybe.
oh, he's down. No!
They're gonna hear it, they're gonna hear it! He's gonna die!
Gonna hear it.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the sniper, he won't get it. A nice headshot from Sonetti onto Fisher means there's no scouts on the side of Midnight Sixes right now. This might be an attempted force or push out here as Agent is taking a lot of space. There's not really any spam to deny them, everyone's really far back. Shades go for a rebound. They might look to trade here. The Ubers come out from both sides. One on Tony G, one onto Zafrosty. Zafrosty's walking up at the point to get Sonetti. He gets the flash. The ground is looking overall better for TonyResort, and they might just pressure them out here, but the spawns are coming in. The Traitor goes down in the background.
Shades goes the bomb is coming in, and it's huge! It gets the Austin pick. Oh, and the frag's coming out from Zafrosty here, just insane. But there is going to be a no fear hold here from Proki and Sonetti here.
See, it's onto the scouts of TonyResort, but without any heals, they're just going to lose the war of attrition, and slowly they just have to leave so as not to lose the whole round.
Oh my god, there's a... Oh,
People just
almost got the cap on last though.
He just tries to steal that from under their noses, but this is actually really good because he gets a lot of cap time and he'll probably be up for about the time they're pushing anyway because they're waiting for Uber. A very smart heads-up play from Equal. As they're gonna walk into lobby. It's gonna be a 4 push. It looks like they're not using just yet. They're gonna try and clear off the point. Still holding the Uber. The Uber does come out now. The Frosty's gonna try and walk up on his heavy, but I don't think he has the damage alone to kill him as the Frosty dies.
Oh, the Frosty's going down the heavy here. Agent on the bomb on the scout here, but they need to get this combo who's kind of trapped in their secret here. Tony G is gonna find that pick, but Proki goes down to an arrow here. Tony G going in for the play on the combo gets out, but it was still a heroic play.
Yeah, the Frosty kind of overextended towards the tail end of the Uber to get that heavy because I guess they used late. He thought he had enough Uber percentage, but they didn't. So the Frosty died and the push was kind of dead in the water. It was only really Shades going onto Austin that managed to salvage it for them, and now they get out with a much smaller 20% Uber than they had before.
Oh no, Sonetti got meat shot, man.
Two shots, Sonetti.
Oh, and the bomb's coming in from blue here. They've completely routed Red's counterattack.
That's 2 picks for them, and I think they might just try and walk through here. Try and flood this last and get into a better position.
If there is still audio problems, I apologise. Anyway, we're coming in here.
Yeah, this heavy is doing a lot of work. The Uber comes out, it's about a 40 yard. Austin is most likely not getting Uber in this push. The heavy goes down. The point is being cleared.
They're not
getting a bit destroyed.
Yeah, they're not getting they're keeping presence on the right. Blue is starting to lose players, but Red has lost 2 in the process of this, and they are down. The defenders are down to 3, and it is Comet and his scout and medic are gonna have to hold the line here. But no, it's just a medic, and there he goes. You have your win.
Shades was so huge on that last one, the kind of split.
Hold the line here, but no, it's just a medic.
Midnight Sixes stabilizing on left and TonyResort on right. Shades was just in panic above, and Austin could not walk out the door. There was no heals to be found, and
apologies for the sanity check. I need to see that if the audio is working. Anyway. We're into this next round here. Zafrosty off the bat, real fast in, but he is going to be found by soldiers, and he's really low, but his soldier does come in and take him, and the agent does go down here. Shades is correctly holding the high ground here, but he should really go in for bomb now, but there's a big bomb coming in from Red, and I imagine that is Tony G bomb, but there is, Red is just going to get forced out here. They did lose 2 players in that, so not a complete pussy. They are going to get out, Comet gets caught by them.
Disaster.
Yeah, this is quite shocking here.
Agent was 1 spam rocket away from taking down Frosty at the start of the mid, but he just gets caught. Kronk is onto the combo, he's just going to feed for now. But they are getting so much space to 1 because of that late demo.
And they're coming Shades with the Uber here, they are going to be
Austin
pushing
is caught in form with 8% away from Uber, they're going to get
They don't get the build. No. Plunk, I think, in chat said something like tilt on now. We might be starting to see this. I can't have 2 maps lost, because then we don't get to cast Reckoner.
True. But yeah. I think that whole last push was just a snowball from Kermit dying so late. They couldn't deny him from 1 because they had no stickies. They couldn't block the point because they had no stickies.
Now we're on Kermit here, and we're seeing to find. Oh, he goes down immediately to the push. Caster's Curse. Tony G coming in, able to get that stuff on Trader there, but it's not the med pick they're looking for there. Tony G does go down there, but it's now a 4-on-4 here. And the class favorability might be a little bit towards Midnight 60.
One down from Agent!
Oh, Agent with the bomb, Barrow Cam special, not recording anything since 2015.
Agent was like a highwayman, he just did a low bomb, 2-rocketed Sebastian in, and then just jumped out again, and he lives!
The Resort Bros are going serious, just as our loyal fans are saying! What the fuck, they managed to turn that mid around right there, and we're gonna be going in here. Did you have to contest this snipe? No, they find the spy! Proki there, 6 cents, Highlander main.
The Kermit is down, that might delay their push here, but it looks like Pickles just doesn't care. He wants to go through one anyway.
They want to go through. They're
going to pop through one.
They've got the momentum. They're going to keep using.
They're getting juggled quite a bit here, but the gun does go down. They are getting a lot of time on point here as the players start to collapse onto it. The Frosties on low ground, and Agent is just going to sneak it by standing by it.
Oh my god. Okay. Tony G is activated after the 3rd round. The Spirit of Mossy has entered their souls, and they shall now vanquish their opponent with a mighty 4-3.
And a skateboard in hand.
Yes. How did no one post, like, Mossik in that thread? Anyway, Kermit is going to get bombed right away. They're going to try again, and they do manage to get that successful defense on that soldier there. They need to collapse into them here. The soldier is getting completely fucked. Kermit's going to find another. He's going to get rushed down by a scout here. Blue is just collapsing here, and they're getting pushed back too much. They've already lost their med, though. This is a lost mid here. It looks like Red is going to take that, but oh no. Is there a blue player here? Equal is looking. I mean, let's see. Equality is the most dangerous idea in history. Can he read the danger? No! What? See, I told you equality's evil. It does shit like that. Whatever the hell that was. Oh, whatever. He's that name because he likes mathematics. I shouldn't be too harsh. Anyway, yes, that was a shocking tail end of the mid there. And it was like a fan of Warstrap, but I didn't hear the sound. Anyway.
If I was Austin, I would not be very happy with my scouts Proki and Soneki there. He was shooting him for a full, like, 5 shots.
Yeah, Shade,
scouts, but it is what it is.
Red's gonna have to collapse it here. Shades is going down here. But
now, Sebastian did die on the mids, and he doesn't have Uber yet, which is going to lead to TonyResort contesting if they don't get the block, but there's so much damage from Pickles' bomb!
The damage! Pickles, the alpha male bomb!
Frosty may be next as Kermit sticking off the sewer.
They are able to get equal there.
So Frosty is very low, will escape on the 16 HP. Oh, yeah, and TonyResort really well punishing the facts that Midnight 6 don't actually have Uber yet. They do have Uber now, but it's the freest force of their life. Austin is nowhere to be seen. And he even gets out onto Kermit. Kermit might survive. No, he dies really late. And Agent will die as well.
There is a soldier behind. They are able to deal with that. I mean, Red does have the Ubrad, but they probably still want to play for spawns here. And Blue is definitely on the offensive. Shades is looking for that medic here, but he is going to get hunted down by the scouts. And Blue is getting quite damaged from this, but Red is still surprisingly holding in. They're really leveraging this Uber advantage.
The Uber. It's time for Midnight to be scared as they're walking up on them. They clearly know this. They're going to just run away, and it could be a second push very soon. He gets forced. Equal forced him. Equal is an absolute menace to Austin and the combo here. As he gets Austin out to 20 HP. And he just has to use.
I take back my bullying of Equal. He's a pretty competent scout. Anyway, Proki here is coming in hard, trying to get this bomb, trying to counter this bomb here. The soldier's staying in, not going behind and shouting racial. Well, actually, he was staying behind and shouting racial obscenities, like a Roma should. At least I assume he was the Roma. Anyway. Masterconf, that reminds me of something. It was almost... Was I supposed to add images of text screenshots to the AFK page? Who knows. Anyway, we are... Agent is gonna get caught up behind as Blue basically walks in and takes second back from Red here. And, looking at it here, the Red is, gonna hold back here. The Ubers are almost equal, but this is Blue's chance if they really want to equalize
gets it in 4 seconds. But Midnight are taking a lot of ground.
Oh no, they've lost 2 in the process.
Sebastian needs Skybox and he has to use. It's a huge trade onto Piggles. They're going to chase it all the way up through choke, but the Uber is so much better. Aja coming in with the deep bomb.
Finds the med.
He doesn't get Sebastian. Sebastian's going to leave through 1. Oh no.
He's got a slight ad as well. He needs to keep
I don't think it'll be really relevant. So Traitor and the demo are both still down. That's very little spam for the side of Midnight here, and TonyResort will look to abuse this. They're going to walk in through 4. They're going to play the point immediately because of the lack of the sticks. There's so much time, and Shade's bomb isn't enough to deny it. 3-2 to Midnight Sixes.
Hey, I've only linked the fancy L files. Relax. Anyway, yes, that is a lovely round coming from Red there. They are truly activated here, and the Spirit of Mosaic you can see is right here. Anyways, the Frosty's coming in here, clutch, looking for some kind of a... looking to, well, maybe not get bombed here. This is quite a passive mid from both sides. They realise that they can't just hold W.
Huge fight from Comet, finds Sebastian here.
Waging! Tony G!
Just comes in to get fish shot, and that's 2 picks. Shades are going to go down as well from this salvage play. And this is all just kind of a snowball from an absolute miracle pipe from Comet. Just sniping Sebastian from across the map. As I say, the Frosty does come in to salvage for his team and cleans up Austin. But it will still be a 1 mid for Tony G regardless.
Wait, Comet's going ahead. He's doing the agent demo. Oh my god, please this work. Please. I beg. Does it? Oh, I honestly wanted a blind debt or something. Oh no, it might happen. It might happen. No, they know. Why would you?
If Comet gets caught here, it's going to be really bad. They're going to have a really rough time holding process. So, Comet does go down.
The spam. Why would you put sticks around the corner and then not hold like a retard? Like, seriously. How are you supposed to get the drop on them? Like, surely they should be watchable from second. Oh, pisses me off. Other than the late epic, you know, like Agent style, you know, stickies. Anyway, they're all standing here like bots. What the fuck? Anyway, we're all going in to the next.
They're coming through choke. Huge bomb from Agent. Just get Sebastian.
Oh no! Another Barricade special here. Agent is able to get the counter there on the sack here. Agent able to equalize this, but there is a bit. Oh no!
Oh my god,
Shades! Shades coming in huge.
So yeah, Midnight Sixes attempt to bully their Uber and player advantage through choke. Aiden comes in with a really huge bomb to take down Sebastian, but TonyResort don't actually have an Uber of their own. So with Agent really low and the other soldier going down in the background, the overall fight just goes to Midnight. And they overstay their welcome at 1. This is why I don't like playing passive 1. You get
here we go. Red is going to almost look to some kind of entry here, but it's
going to be a recontest.
Blue has the sniper, by the way, just so this might have a bit of sniper cam. Why not? We've lacked it this cast. Good old sniper cam. We've had snipers with this. So the Uber is looking here. Blue has a very slight advantage, but I doubt it will come on here. Stay on Agent. You know what? That's a good idea. We'll get off the... Once the sniper cringes and dies, we'll move back to the Agent cam.
I'll go on the sniper cam. Wait, we have a James bomb. I think that might have shifted the priorities.
Oh my god, James bomb brought to you by McLean.
Let's see if he's on Dead Ringer this time. No, this time he is on the Cloak and Dagger. I'm going to be on the spy cam. I'm not seeing anything else that's going on.
No, that is the spy cam supersedes all.
Sentry gun is set up on the Banny spot, on the point as I like to call it. I don't know if many people remember that it used to be Banny. Equal's going to call out some information for his team. Sees Austin in the classic dispenser can't possibly be headshot spot, where our medic once got a headshot from.
Let's see here, he's looking for something.
Pulling up the sapper,
he might be looking for a sap synchro. What, there's a spy? What the fuck? Why was there a Sanetti spy? Oh, and we had the boring spy cam. Oh, fuck
no!
Right, all the people in this server, all the players in this match, fuck you. Why'd you have to be so weird and spastic?
With that custom, we didn't see this. Okay,
Caster's Curse. Inverse Caster's Curse.
Might go for a salvage.
Oh, never mind. Here we go. The epic stab on the engineers.
He might go for a back cap. He might go for a back cap. This is, if he gets a stab on sap, it could be a very easy back cap for Equal. He's got the sap first, but can he pistol on the NG?
Pistol, he gets the pistol. There's no counter to a gun spy. So this is it.
No, it's too late.
Oh, the scouts come in as reinforcements. That's the only counter to a gunspike. Oh, and he
Really
falls for
close.
that. Damn.
If he didn't get off the point, he would have won. But 4 go down.
Oh, Agent! Wait, Agent was busy shagging while we were on the spy cam. What the fuck?
What happened? Well,
What the fuck happened?
I want to guess what happened.
These players are so fucking. Why can't you just play normal? With 6 is always like this.
Most likely, what happened is they all tried to sack to block so that Equal could get the cap, and then that led to them using. So that led to Midnight Sixes wiping, but they did manage to get the salvage. Austin
Alright,
did.
let's have a bit of Agent Cam, and right now he'll be incredibly boring because I can already see Red Combo wanting to make moves.
It's going to be equal Ubers, but with 5 minutes left and 1 round to get, it's kind of on TonyResort to do something here. It is currently no Ubers in play, both medics sitting around 50%.
Agent representing the cause with the spray.
TonyResort has bombs in, he's created a lot of space for his team. They're going to try and take this dry push. They've got around 8 seconds to work with before both teams will have Uber coming up. Pickles with a huge bomb does take down to Frosty. He might live as well.
We're coming in on the Agent Cam. Do something huge. It's crazy.
He does live. He gets lived out through 1.
Oh, this is
really
Soldier behind.
bomb.
Soldier behind. Shades is behind. Look.
Uber's down and Soldier's still behind. This might be a push. This might be a push to try and get a
Shades, what are you doing?
Through 3 with the Soldier and the Scout. Traitor does take this trade. An Agent goes down. It's going to be really rough here. Austin needs to leave through rollout, and it's a dead push.
Shades here trying to get the hold here, and as Red comes back after that very awkward exchange here.
It could be another dry push. There's 4 minutes. They have to dry push. Yeah, they're gonna dry push 5. You got a dry push, baby. As big
yes, as Tony. For those that don't know, Tony. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
It's so close. Carmen's gonna walk on, get so much damage, but just not quite the cap.
For those who are not familiar with Tony G. Oh, Agent! Big.
Oh, sorry. I'll allow you to talk now.
For those who are not familiar with Tony G's comms literally consist of: do they have advantage? And if the answer, if one of them say, yes, they say, alright, we push. So, their team not afraid. They don't push on just because Tony G is gonna get fucked up game. Oh no! Shades gets it. Oh, this isn't looking good.
Very dire situation. Adrian,
Agent! I was looking at chat, but you saw basically what happened anyway. Yes, and that is going to be another huge one from Agent. Victims POV, you know.
It's actually
that will be in Sissy Hypno compilations for a long time.
This is so huge. This means they have a small advantage, and 3 minutes left. They could definitely tie this game up. Very close game here.
Yeah, there's like 2 minutes left on the clock here.
Up there, Austin's going through IC with a devil and a
This is why they have to be aggressive,
any Uber, but they're just going to bully it in. Shades might get caught here if he's not careful. Both scouts end up attacking a sticky. Midnight Six is playing very dangerously here. Shades is going to be rookie, and
okay, they are getting it.
He's going to be 3 for 1. And it looks like
they are going to have
Tony
to back
G,
out
the surprise aggression, are just going to bully them out.
But as Tony's in the mood to play really aggressive, so I mean,
they are going to stack this in a nice
super
bomb.
game passive.
For 2 down. Agent gets in a nice bomb, but spawns are coming up soon. If they're going to take this second, they have to commit to it now. And I think they are just going to back off and try and set up for the Uber stalemate. It's about a 30 advantage for the side of
They
Tony
need to
Resort.
just go, honestly.
They have to go. This gun is going to come up. They're going to Uber very soon. They're building in through 4.
The gun comes up, taking the Uber.
And will not get Traitor. Traitor survives. And they're already just capping second now. Oh, it's a disaster push. None of the players have gone down. Pickles with a huge bomb.
Pickles huge bomb. Agent trying to get presence on the cap. Someone needs to keep around.
He's there. Broky's hiding in panic as they wipe.
Oh my god, this could be it. They just need to, he needs everyone to fuck off. And then
They're
he
not
can
going
take
to
this.
They're not going to push out. They have to know something's up. Shades is checking it.
Oh no! Oh no, there's reinforcements.
But that he gets the trade means that we might actually see a push onto second here, and I think with 1 minute 20 and a round deficit, they just have to take it.
They just need to, Red just needs to go. They've got nothing
Sixes
to
are
lose
going to push through choke. But they are going to reconsider as Agent gets a nice little flank, doesn't find any picks, and he might just end up going down in the end. He does get the
Okay,
trade onto
Agent
equal,
does
which means it's
trade.
not a complete disaster. They're trying to bully through choke. There's a lot of damage here.
Demo's
coming out from
really
Tony
fucked
G.
here. This could be really good. Blue is getting pushed back a
And
lot
it's a
into PC here.
seconds.
This could be it. They're getting the high ground. They're getting the ground they deserve, but they are lost. They've lost about half
It's
their
a very
players.
messy 3-for-3 in only 46 seconds. There might be time for one last Tony G drive
Here
push
it
onto Lock.
comes.
But oh,
Is it? No,
Comet-
not yet.
Comet
But
is
the
already
heavy's
peaking. I
out.
think
The
it's way
heavy's
too early to
out.
peak.
This is not looking.
It's going to be a drive
They have
push.
to
No
get
team
that-
can
they-
get Uber. Do we have any critzes? No, no critzes. For either team, which I think is a bit of a mistake. No, we have a crits from Midnight Sixes, which is very smart because they're not actually enough time to get Uber. They are going to drive push through 4. They're getting
Oh,
minced by
Trey is getting it. Oh my god, no, in the sticks.
Push it. It's just not coming
This
together.
is a Frosty with the great sticky trap that got it there, and that is going to be GG for the first map. Your winners are going to be Midnight Sixes 3-2 on Process.
It's an AOS rate his 5 play out of 10.
It was great. I mean, I didn't get to see it, but you know, it looked really good. Gunspied the med. What else is there to say? There's no counter to Gunspy in this game. But you know, I don't know, maybe if we're more a professional, we have a repeat. But I think the production, contrary to what people are bragging, gives us character. Anyway, that is going to be your first map here, and we're going to be moving on to Granary Pro. But what do you think after that first game, Midnight Sixes fan?
I think it was very close. Midnight Sixes definitely had the early initiative, but as TonyResort tended to ease into the game, they found themselves able to kind of catch up Midnight Sixes with just how ballsy they were, taking a lot of fights and just demanding respect and space. Now, if I do throw in a little bit of spice for the warm-up scrim that I played with Iro's team as I'm working for them against Midnight Sixes, I won't tell you the results or the first map that it was, for fear of spoilers. However, I will tell you the second map we played was Granary. And Midnight Sixes did lose this warm-up scrim on Granary. So,
Oh, right, that part of the point fire, I was about to have got that. Oh, just a drop, but you know, nothing else happened. I don't know what this QR code is on the screen. I wonder what it leads to. Anyway, sorry, continue.
yeah,
I'll bring up the logs while we're at it.
maybe it's a slight weakness for the side of Midnight Sixes. Maybe this map is their Achilles heel. Who knows?
Bringing up the logs. Yeah, it just seemed like a round of awkward exchanges. I don't know if this is what mid is like. I mean, Tony's even wiped on the first mid, for God's sake, and everyone was in and like not going in. You know, it was like everyone was just like, you know, being knobs, being like dickhead, just throwing rocks at each other. No one actually got into a fight. I don't know. I'm used to casting proper mid in lower games, so
Definitely a lot of.
I'm skewed. I'm someone who just wants a punch up. So anyway, but we have the logs here. We can see how bloody this punch up was when it got going.
Yeah, let's
I
look
have
at the
to
damage
say,
numbers.
there's
Actually, I'm gonna.
there's
have
an
logged up
there's a
myself.
statistical outlier here.
let
Oh
me-
my god!
Let me look up myself.
Whew.
Whoa, absolute huge damage from the Frosty, 383 DPM.
Like what? I knew he was shagging, but like, Jesus, this Kermit is like
Yeah,
behind
this
that
was a
arch.
fun class game. All of the spots
I
set
think
the
we
lowest
found our
damage.
reason. Like, Agent was the star player more than, despite what the logs tell you, Agent was the star player. And we'll get to picks in a second, but even his bombs were aggressive, on time, on point, working really well in that role here. Shades was a pretty close second, but Agent did, I think, do better than that regard. But yeah, this was surprising for Process. You think the scouts do come out and shine, but this really was a spam up here.
Now, Granary is a soldier's map, and without meaning to throw any shade, Shades is a very beast soldier, of course. I think if you ask any team who's been scrimming against Midnight Sixes, they will tell you Shades is an absolute monster, and he's absolutely mincing enemy teams. And the other soldier, Traitor, well, of course, I love him. He's great. He's a G. He was playing Scout last season, so maybe not as warmed up on Soldier. He has had an entire season to get back into the swing of things, I guess you could say. but Shade's definitely, I think, the more standout of the two, if I may talk in the least biased way possible. Meanwhile, on Tony G, I think we did see in the last game very huge bombs, very soldier reliant team.
Agent now with 6 med picks, man. He's very much the impact players here. But I think we do have... Oh, let me check on our next game coming up.
Wait, or am I wrong? It might have been Cola playing Scout. I don't know. That was a weird roster.
Anyway, we should have the next match rolling up here. We have 5 of 5 out in the server here. What I'm hearing is that you need a proper caster. Anyone's really welcome on B4ro cast, you know. It's equal. It's maybe not equal opportunity, racist opportunity employer. You know, you gotta prove that you know the stats. Anyway, we're gonna be going into the... Anyway, here we go. You are joining us for mid playoffs for season 39 between Tony G and Midnight Sixes in the quarterfinals. Midnight Sixes won the first map Process 3-2, and now we are on Granary. And the decider map after this, if Tony G wins this, is Reckoner. So here we go for an exciting mid when we start off with the Frosty. Frosty's going to begin here looking for some kind of damage here, but Pickles is going in here. Oh my god, the Tony G is starting to activate here, but oh, Frosty gets for the Friday the 13th Pro. And oh no, they're just completely collapsing here. And can Red stay in this fight here? They can, but it's all really on DM! And it looks like, yeah, the Red is going to have their fortunes completely reversed as soon as it was going here. And yeah, Frosty's either going to have to go beast mode.
Frosty's going for the salvage, okay.
What, Frosty doesn't go Bosnian mode, he goes Albanian mode. And there we go, we have it.
Yeah, very strange mid. The mid started out kind of weird for both teams, and both scouts taking a sticky. On the side of Midnight Sixes, did a really big bomb from Pickles. Didn't really quite get any kills or damage, but just turned so many heads that TonyResort was able to just kind of walk over, and Traitor's in the hiding spot on the mini ammo pack.
I've been noticing this. I'm wondering what he's going to do. He is really
behind
waiting for
them.
this. Oh my god, there's a demo completely unaware! No way! 4x3!
Shoot him,
Jay, what you fuck? Okay, alright, he can't see health bars. Relax.
We caught! Yeah, but he could have got him anyway with a bomb. Oh no! And now he's not even going to get a trade. He's just going to die really late.
Oh, but the Uber comes out here on Agent.
This is a terrible Uber. It's an Agent solo.
They're looking for the med
here. He's gonna die for the gun.
The gun is just preventing Agent from really doing his work here. And for those just joining, the round just started with
Traitor
0-0. But Midnight Sixes won the first map here. I hope my mic's still working. Jesus Christ. Wait, Tony G walking in.
Oh, one rocket away from getting the med frag.
Map here.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting.
Very strange series of events. Traitor close behind but doesn't do much, but draws a lot of heads, and then they take a really bad Uber and they didn't cap, and a lot of weird stuff going down.
Oh no, there's a bomb, a big huge bomb on Agent here. Looks like he is gonna...
Austin's getting Uber. In 4 seconds, Austin is getting Uber. They might choose to fight this after all as Pickles goes for a high bomb of his own. Doesn't really get much. They are taking...
They're gonna get the force. Red is gonna force here, and Blue is gonna respond in kind.
Brokey goes down. Austin is leaving for garage.
Equal is on the pursuit here. An Agent coming in looking for some kind of play. Oh, it's a bit too much. I feel like that second jump wasn't warranted. Maybe holding the high ground there. But Tony G is going to be pushed back into the shed here. Tony G looking to find some kind of play here.
We almost get shed. Traitor's above them.
It's been a long time since I played this.
Traitor is in lunchbox. He might just come through. No one's seen him. He's going for the...
He doesn't know what to focus!
Oh, unlucky. Just shooting way too early there.
Your brain just is like, shoot everyone. And of course that doesn't work.
I think he saw the demo, supposed to catch the demo, and then saw that no one saw him.
His Roma brain is like looking for...
Oh, in comes Plunk.
Oh,
beast
boy, we have the man
caster.
himself. He was in the Roma brain where activates like, gotta find med, but there was a demo man right there, and he wanted that juicy ass himself, so thus, the indecisiveness. Yeah, that spy there, but it was just checking off classes, very cringe. Come on, we want the spy cam. Anyway, we have a new caster joining us, I believe, and I think it is Plunk, of legendary land casting fame, and provided a very critical image to our AFK screen.
Yeah, 2 actual critical images, in fact. 2.
Oh yeah, Iro!
We have a pyro.
Oh,
Isn't that just
okay.
a pyro?
I mean, I don't know if
trying
that's
to
worthy
do-
of a focus cam, but like...
Are they doing the old 7 strat? Shades walks into Zed. Agent's gonna catch him.
Agent! Huge big dick here!
Now they're down 1 with a pyro. Tony G might want to go for this trade, but taking an Uber trade into a pyro is a very awkward affair, as I'm sure any Highlander players in the chat will know.
Man, is this Starky in the server? What the fuck? We've got a pyro.
Yeah.
Hello? Stark?
This is the strat
He's
that everyone
he's
will put them
ulting on
for.
equal.
They're gonna
We know
kill
that
that
playing with non-approved players is very frowned. Anyway,
Hello,
we've,
Frost. Hello.
They're gonna-
yeah,
The
shout out to
Pyro-
Force,
it's-
by the way. I
Pyro's
think
kinda walks in.
oh, Pyro's
Totally accomplished
down.
Yeah, he just bolted in.
I think Foster's
Now
familiar with
what-
that QR code. I have no idea though. He might be reading something. Anyway, Tony G is gonna go in. He does get the
There's a
force, but Tony
trade.
G exchanges here, and this
It's
is very
much better
good
for
exchange.
Tony G. But
Much better Uber for the red team.
Standing
G.
around being awkward, and they are gonna go in. Double bomb coming out here. Agent
Aw.
gets
Agent
Zefrosty
G.
gets 2 of them though. Zefrosty goes down, but this is not a good trade. It is in fact cringe.
Austin dies as well. Yeah, I think the trade was very
Oh
good.
no,
but they
it's
just-
a wipe on red here.
the
Blue
trade was
just
gonna
gonna
lose
lose
the
that.
cam.
But I think they just committed a little bit too early, so they didn't actually manage to catch anyone at in the post-Uber fight, and then they'd used up all their rocket jumps and their resources. They were all just sitting on the low ground, and they were just free food for the resubbing Midnight Sixes players.
So
Resubbing, rebuffing.
looks like our first map, first round, I should say, of the second map is going to go to Midnight Sixes. Remember, Midnight Sixes won the first map, so this is looking pretty good for them so far. But I believe in the spirit of Mosaic, and that any comeback is possible.
I want
Particularly
the
those from
agent
3
cam.
rounds down.
Alright, Agent Cam here, brought to you by Walker's
He's gonna
Crisps.
fight Traitor, and now Shade's gonna go for the follow-up.
Oh,
He's
he
gonna take down
cringes.
Agent.
Every time we call Agent Cam, he cringes.
And then Kami goes down
It's
as
not
well.
even a
Austin is for sure gonna die.
Oh
Tony
no! Tony G! Oh, never mind, Tony's going in huge. I should stop watching the cringe medic cam. Now this is the 30 HP space maker right here.
I
He's
mean,
gonna
Katie
spam, he's
just-
gonna spam Traitor down. He's left alive, but everyone
Yeah,
else is weak. Please, I beg! Oh, he's getting most of this on the
Ivy.
soldier here. He's gonna
so
get in.
huge.
No, he cringes!
Oh! 5
So,
5
Yeah,
HP
very,
on Shade. Very, very close.
we're very impartial here at B4ro. And so, very fun.
Tony
time.
G 1 centimeter per 360.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Used to go to 2 centimeters.
Yeah. On 60 hertz only. But I remember hearing I remember Sinek telling me a theory by another Sixers player.
Tony
and
G are
that-
pushing.
And
Tony
that
G are pushing into mid.
That
They're
Sixers
draft
player had a.
pushing.
I'll tell a story later. Anyway, we have a red push coming in here.
Traitor and Frosty. Shade's might go
Oh,
down as
Snake!
well.
No!
Oh my god.
Hey! Stop fragging when you. Oh, we
It's
have
exactly-
a spy. Never mind. This is gonna make up for this.
Yeah, Equal's gonna go in right now. He's gonna go for the
Gun spy! Gun spy! Oh my god, it was so
Ooh.
close. There is no
One
counter to a
shot.
gun spy.
No
Anyway,
counter.
as I was gonna say, Sonic told me another player from Sixes. His theory was that a high refresh rate has a high correlation with becoming trans. Well, Pickles is playing on
see.
60 hertz, so he is the alpha male of this match here.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Is that why Sharik is
It's a
low key?
Uber advantage. Many of are gonna get rid of us. They're gonna try and take the Uber.
Because he's got 240 hertz.
It's about the
Oh,
shots.
yeah. No!
He's fucking going down.
3 players.
Three players!
Oh no.
This is not good. Oh no, and Tony can't get out. So is the Frosty's coming in here.
Crumble of the century.
The crumble gang. Oh, my HUD's broken. Oops. There we go.
Damn, we're not using that essentials cast.
Wait,
casting
No, we're
essentials.
not. We're using
It's
KBN.
Sonetti's
Oh my
solo.
god,
Oh,
Agent! With the frag, we saw it that
Fuck.
time at least. Fuck yes. Trader's looking to get someone here, but Agent coming in with the equalizer. Griffin Fortress coming out.
Traitor's behind them in choke.
Oh
Don't go
no! That was close.
This shot and Equal, the only scouts left alive, and they're both gonna go down so late. Oh, Equal might have to survive. Nope, he goes down even later.
Quite a white, but it's down to Zifrost.
It's a trade push.
Why is he
It's
this
going
aggressive?
deep.
Why is he this aggressive? They're just
gonna
gonna
push
push
his
forward.
fucking-
No, there's
I don't
fucking
know
the
what
cap.
He's fucking one. He's
For
on the left shot. Surely he has to die for this. He's 107 HP, and it stops the push. It stops the try push.
See, why would you cast frame games? I mean, it's so much more entertaining.
Exactly.
That's like the biggest brain thing I've ever seen. Supposed to just fucking jump in any second and
When
just
he isn't vandalizing productions
Uber's
equipment,
gonna come in
it's
through
pretty
top.
smart.
Shades is pretty close. He gets found out. They probably noticed Uber's coming top now. Kermit gets
Yeah.
juggled down, and now the Uber comes in, but they're so
No,
juggled.
they're so juggled. They're coming in.
It took
Oh,
so much
you
damage
hate
to
to see
a Valor
it.
pick. I think this push is just dead in the water. Shades is behind, and he gets the medic.
Oh
and the
my
top.
god! Big coming out. Coming out
Shades with
there
a
huge.
huge flank.
mulched completely.
Yep, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is why if you're taking a top push, you don't peek it before you're pushing. That being said, they did get Sebastian, so it's going to be a
Look at
very
that
tiny
heckin' Uber
advantage
ad, bro.
for Austin. Yeah, but it does mean that they probably won't lose yard. Heals won't be down in time. And oh, of course, what are we talking about? 10 Uber ad. What is this? This is Tony G. You got a dry push, baby. And they're going to lose 2 for it.
Always call ad no matter what, even when you know you have ad.
Big
Oh,
bomb
fish out of
potentially.
the Austin doesn't get enough momentum. Oh, they're gonna
he
die.
misses the arrows.
Yeah, they're dead.
And he's dead.
Oh.
That was a fucking wipe and a half.
Mm-hmm. Tony G might go for the miracle play here. He's fighting, he gets spotted out. He does get a pick
never
though.
mind.
And he might live. No, he doesn't.
He's going. I just imagine fucking Piggles typing that was fucking crouching.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, for those just joining us in this wonderful game, there's 18 minutes left on the clock. This is the second map.
Don't you mean
Midnight,
last map?
Midnight Sixes.
Oh, that remains to be seen.
3-2-1 process. And so, score here. Midnight Sixes in blue. It's not. Just starting out 1-0.
Agent does
Uber's
pick up
come-
Traitor. This Uber's not actually getting much. It does get the demo.
Frosty doing the work
He
here.
goes, yeah, it's over.
I'd like to point out that Traitor must have like fucking 60 FOV. Like he literally watched Agent walk in front of him for
This is
like
4x4
2.5
moment.
seconds. It's like a Babs moment. Fucking 70 FOV. View models fucking 54.
Well, isn't 4x3 like 79 at the absolute most?
No,
the
it's
game's
like it's 70 at the lowest
Okay.
for a 4x3 because it's like
The
at
highest,
like
I
4
meant.
highest is 90 because like 4x3 90 is
No,
90.
like effective FV. Whatever. We've got a mid to carry.
Anyway,
Shades is on to Austin. He beats a couple rockets. He's going to stay behind. Zafrosti's going to go down to the push in the meantime, though. So Nate goes down in return. Shades with a very nice
Ben
bomb getting
able to
damage, but not any picks. But Tony G are just crumbling. They've lost all their space, and Austin's going to be left to run away on his own with Fishard hot on his
they
tail.
did get the med though, so never mind. It
Never
looks like
mind.
Tony G's
Oh, Tony
med
G.
dead.
Oh my god, Austin just killbind. Oh, he dies so late.
This man does not kill bind, he has respect.
Fair enough.
Alright, what are we looking to find? Please don't tell me this is gonna work. This equal hide here. The fucking philosopher metaphysics scout here. He's thinking of something huge. No, it's working! It's working! No, my god! No way!
Wait, they're not a second! You can't go!
No, they don't have another second.
They're losing! Their team is losing!
God, he's still behind. He's too intelligent for his team. He's too busy. He was contemplating the cosmological argument, and now
He's gonna pick up on second. They don't know he's there.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not completely over. I'm sorry, I just have to watch this from
Caps on
equal.
Grind are so strong, they're backcapping.
No! Oh, no. Agent's going behind. Fuck it, Agent can, because why not? He's coming in. He's gonna cringe. He's gonna cringe. No, he almost cringes.
What HP?
And now, this is actually really huge for TonyResort, because they got the
get
mid,
the
they got the wide, they didn't get backcap. Very well executed there. Agent just not scared. He's like, what's it? Scout class? What do you mean? I'm soldier. Just completely 1v1 this is equal. They're gonna start going last already, just leaving the scout to cap. Midnight 6 is only just spawning now. Zafrosty's gonna throw out some stickies. There's time on the point already. Uber comes out to Tony G, who's gonna pick up Zafrosty. Heavy comes out. All the spawners are coming up, but there's a lot of Uber left and a lot of time on point.
Oh, Shades is coming in with the bomb to clear this up here, but there's two scouts involved.
Mr.
In this.
Yerma's coming in. He's coming in right now.
It's coming in. He might just swing this into the favor of TonyResorters.
Here he comes. Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Oh my god, they did it.
TonyResort.
Decided not to wait for the third
Tony
round.
has
This time.
called
He's
the
just gonna go
bluff.
for the second.
Tilt off.
Tilt
TonyResort is open for business.
Yeah. This isn't Tony's last resort. This is just the beginning.
He's resorting to no more. That fucking hiding spot, I'm using that. That's fucking brilliant. Right,
Oh no, the Frosty's dead off right off the bat. They really need to get this.
Sandwich onto Austin.
No,
here.
they're equalising.
This is
Oh,
like
it's 2v2, but they one
Actually,
side,
he's
no,
already
one side
out.
Yeah,
has
the
a
mid
mid.
got out.
Already
The
Mid
mid
got
got
out though. Fuck, this is gonna be Spawn versus Addy.
And the Uber advantage for Midnight Sixers, but mid does go to TonyResort and Sonetti
Probably
might
so.
try his own. Might try his
No.
own equal impression. Nope, he's just gonna cap it in front of their face and then run away.
Nah,
Alright
they've
then.
got this Frosty on second. You feel that, you know?
Mhm.
Nah,
Just
well,
Skotsky.
yeah.
He even changed his name to Zafrosty and not even Ross, so you even know who he is as their. Tony G are just gonna push, even though they have a disadvantage. They're gonna look for a force or something, I guess. As Tony G gets a really big bomb, they so bounded he gets fish shot, and he might get Zafrosty as well. Sonetti comes in and gets two.
That's going in the frag movie.
Oh my god. It's just like Barry was saying on map 1, Tony G, they see if they have an ad, and then they push when they're on this ad.
Tony G comeback.
Wow.
We're going to wreck
Give me
it
just
now.
a
Let's go. Castle's cursed as soon as I said last map. Now gonna. It's not.
Oh, bit of dead air there. As anyway, we are heading into the next map, and it's currently tied 2-2 here on the second map. That is Granary.
Bro, I think I fucked up my push to talk. I was speaking that entire time.
Anyway, looks like we're gonna come in here equal here. The spirit of Moseek still flowing through Tony G here. And looks like they are going to get the first frag here on this mid here, but Equal is able to clean that up here. And there's a massive bomb coming out from Blue here, and they're not able to really take it. The Blue does have stuff behind it. It's going to come down to really scouts just holding this, but they need their soldiers to come in. The bluff has been called on Equal once again, but the soldiers are finally coming in synchronized to get these two. Now, and that's a bad thing because they could do anything with two scouts. But no, the force is coming out from red, and they need to get this medic. It was almost disastrous. The blue soldiers aren't stupid, ho, and they are going to just wait for
They
their
have a
opportunity to
those,
jump
so they're
in.
going to use to get him in if they fucking get him.
They do manage to at least get him, but it looks like Tony could still easily contest this and come out the victors of this mid here. This is very prolonged here, and looks like, yep, as I said, Tony could have held it here.
I went to check on my dad, got a chocolate mini roll, ate it on the way upstairs, and then I come back and the mid's only just over. What a mid.
It was a contested mid there, pretty extreme there. And looks
The
like
longest
Tony
mid
G's gonna
goes
take this.
to...
I think I've seen longer in Barrow.
Yeah, I mean, Granary can be the longest mid, I'm pretty sure. Just
trying,
not
am
the
I trying
nature
to
of
think
it.
it was actually processed wrong? I don't know. Anyway,
It's going to be roughly even a 25 ads or 20 ad actually, I think, just due to better building and a slight spawn advantage on the side of TonyResort.
Nah,
they
they never.
actually dot push it.
Nah. Fandango fucking died. He died fucking last.
Oh,
He'd like.
it's a crit, that's how!
oh no, the crit's coming in
Bruh.
huge, bruh. Oh,
Let's go.
oh, the crits again.
You go fucking.
On your
Barracam special, Barracam special, but we did find some of those sick frags there, and this is of course Granary. Just as soon as you die in
my
yard,
God.
you just push last. Well, the enemy.
Therefore,
died.
the spawns come in, they're just going to cap the point. Yeah, it's over. 3-2,
The
3-2
spirit of
20G.
Mossy.
Really huge crits play from Austin and Kermit. They have no idea.
When Agent went to go get a packet of crisps, he went to the bathroom and said more seeking it 5 times with the on the
Yes.
dot. And like, you know, he's like, you're gonna get this 4-2. You know.
Musik said, you know,
calling it.
I'll allow you to break the rules
This
just one
means-
time. You can
hang
go
on.
serious at 2 rounds down instead
This
of 3.
means
We might get reckoned.
so. This is pretty hype, boy.
Yes, we get process number 3. Let's go.
It is legendary.
Mid comes out.
Agent coming in, finding 2 soldiers though.
And
Unfortunately,
my
every
God,
time I
also
call
a
this
triple
cam.
He goes down.
Oh, Friday the
but let's
13th is
But
gonna
they're
find
running
the
out of
oh my
steam.
god.
It's just Proki and Austin kind of left to
No!
down the boxes.
Oh, he almost beefs that med.
True. Trio.
Oh no, the soldiers managed to get to clean up there and get that there. But it's it's not completely over for Red here.
Like
Kermit, they have a
Kermit literally just walked across the point and 2 stick he'd fucking Zafrosty. Just walked up, shot 2 sticks.
Alright, this is like Scottish Demo v Scottish Demo. It's just where
Yeah,
we're seeing
it
this
is.
crazy play.
The chosen one's the bright
Midnight
one.
Six is on crits. I can't tell. I need to check.
No.
No. They just have a 30 out because their med died so much earlier. Will they actually take a push of it though? I wonder. Round deficit, you kind of feel like they have to come up with something. 9 minutes and 10 seconds, still plenty of time, but it's gonna.
Also, this is
pretty soon.
Granary Yard they're pushing into, so it's fucking
The time will wear out pretty soon if they don't take these kind of opportunities. I feel the Uber's coming up now. They will start. They're just going to block push. They're just going to pop through the sticks. They might catch a pick. As the Frosty's bombing very deep, and they are going to catch Kermit. It looks like probably Tony G going down in the background as well. Doesn't quite get any picks. 2 picks, and
Agents behind. They've got eyes. They've got 3 players looking at him right now. They've got 3 players back.
And Messi cam, if I put, second cam there. And we're going to be going into the next.
Midnight Six are going to last push. But they
They have ad, they have ad.
Will they get the force? The Uber comes out. Austin saves both his scouts. They're going to get the equal pick. Will they get anything else? No, they won't. It might be a dry push for Tony G. That's Midnight aren't really close to the Uber at all. But they're only a scout down, and spam is very important in holding Granary second. They're going to go for it anyway.
Wait, is there
They
someone
do look
behind?
to just
Yeah. Someone's been. Traitors dropped him. They're just waiting for the
Traitors
perfect
in top.
moment.
I don't think he knows that he's not being watched though. Coming in now, he hasn't been seen.
Oh, Tony G finds it. He walks by without checking that.
Anyway.
Oh,
Blue
no.
was coming-
And you have to think this is a round to the side of Midnight Sixes. Wait, back up? No.
Well, there you go. Blue manages
Yeah.
to secure that at the end, and
Tying it back up at 3-3.
how much
Someone
my
got out of
throat
the
actually
toilet.
get how's my throat actually getting sore? Maybe there is a thing to having all the water on the desk. It isn't just spiked with Adderall.
Yeah. You don't have Ramed, that's your issue.
I do not.
They have the Ramed water boy.
Yeah. The domestique Ramed. Anyway, we're going to be going into this next point here. Mr. Frosty is able to get the health pack, not doing, waiting for the rest of his team to come in here to find.
Aiden's gonna fight Agent in Garage. Tony G with a huge bomb just takes off Sebastian at the start.
Ooh, Traitor on the med!
He's gonna get some spam, but I don't think he's gonna clean it up in time. Equal might try
Equal
and get
finding the med!
the clean up. He does find the pick. It's gonna be a very messy 4 for 4 or 4 for
But
3
there's
even.
better
like,
health
excuse me.
on like the red side though, so they might be able to get something done here. But they do have
Mm.
heals. Their spawns are Frosty's weak, and their soldiers just really I think he's out. So
Yep, Sage is just running behind them. Sage might go for some kind of spawn camp here.
No, he's in second. He's in second.
this is
Yeah.
something weird about to happen here.
He's in Z.
No
Oh
way.
no.
No one's gonna
this.
check Z on
Kermit
the
knows.
line.
He
No,
knows.
it's just something.
He sees it. He sees blood.
Oh no!
Oh,
he doesn't get it. No, he
So
gets-
close from Shades, yet so far. And that one soldier going down might cue a dry push into Yard if Tony G are feeling especially spicy. There aren't any Ubers in play for a solid 12 seconds or so.
Tony's Resort does not stand for golden caps.
They're gonna poke and prod a little bit, but they might just top push here. They do actually have a 10 advantage. It'll be really brave as them. The bomb comes in. They're just gonna take a lot of space for a lot of nothing. But now what are they gonna get off of that space? Agent comes in with a nice one with Sofrosty. The Uber does come out to save him. The Uber hasn't come out yet, but he drops Sofrosty. Sebastian, he pops anyway trying to save him. He doesn't quite reach him in time. And now even with the longer Uber with Sofrosty down, there's no way they can fight Yard.
Agent with the picker behind it knew something would happen once he jumped away, so I got the camera on him. And for once he didn't cringe.
This is a round.
So I
This
didn't
has
say
to be a
it loud,
round.
but
Sofrosty's not spawning. Traitor and
it's
Sebastian
not
down for another
the
8
momentum is
The
huge.
top is coming out onto point. The Heavy will try and get them down, but he just can't get onto the
Heavy's
point
going
in time.
down. Oh, and there
And
you
Austin
go.
will give his life for the 4th round, going to Tony Resort. And yeah, I think
That agent fucking like that agent Z push just won them the round there.
it did.
He got fucking 3 players.
But also just the general very proactive play from Tony G, knowing they have a pick. They maybe knowing they have a very tiny Euro advantage and just saying, screw it. We're just going to bomb through choke and take all this space. What are you going to do about it? Midnight 6 to say nothing. We're going to drop our demo.
And their med, and their soldier, and a scout.
Mm-hmm.
But new day, new mid. Same shit though, because soldier's got a bomb across.
He's going
Sinetti
to ends
on
up
their side
behind
now.
them, but he doesn't really find anything. Tracer's going to go down as the first casualty, but Shade gets the medic! But no soldiers for Midnight 6 mean they might end up losing this mid anyway, so Frosty is just about going to get caught. And it could be a dry push there, but all the damage class is still up.
All the damage classes, but they're going to have Uber when they push in now, so it's just going to be a bit fucked.
Yeah, then probably what we'll see here is they'll set up for a passive hold on Yard instead and just try and force them as they come in. Only 4 minutes left for Midnight Sixes, so even if I don't think Tony Resort will play that way, they could just slowly spam them and slowly give up ground until Uber to equalize, wait 2 minutes, and map 2 is theirs.
Well,
We're going to
the
rest
thing
them.
is they can hold mid, because mid's a fucking pain to push, so they can just hold it. They're for like 3 minutes now, so they'll be fine.
Maybe,
like,
but they are very slow to start building this Uber, so I think they might just have to give this up. Yeah, Tony G goes down immediately. The bomb comes in from Agent to try and get a force or anything, but he just goes down. No soldiers for Tony Resort, no Ubers popped, no compensation, and still at 50 Uber this side.
I mean, they could just hold like second in rather than Yard, because you know they're going to have Uber by the time they come in, maybe, or just about. They have someone in forward though.
They're still not building. This is very poor building from Austin, very uncharacteristic. He's usually very on top of his Ubers. Fisher does trade with Tony G, which might stunt any kind of immediate push. It might just end up as a last hold. Yep, it will be very risky for Midnight Sisters to actually push this now, but they're actually going for it through the right shutter. Austin does have his Uber up now, and Adrian is going to live off to the left. They're going to look for some kind of trade. The Uber comes out to Proki, he does get the force, but will they get any picks in return? It looks like no, Zafrosky's going to take the Uber. Traitor does go down towards the tail end of it. Midnight Sisters might have overstayed their welcome in this last. So Frosty's going to get spammed down as he leaves, but won't actually go down. 2 picks for Tony G.
Oh,
Sonetti going down.
no.
Shades with a huge drop down play. He gets Proki as well. And unless Shades dies right about now, I don't think there's going to be any push in the water. Nope, 3 down for side of Tony Resort, and now it's Midnight Sixes who can push into last. They're going to
They
take
should've
all this
just-
space on right. you
yeah,
have
they
to
should have
feel
just
like-
waited.
It was just a bit too impatient from the side of Tony Resort. If they're going to go down, the spawners won't be up in time. Yeah, you hate to see
They,
it.
they literally should have just,
Tony G
after
has
they
lost
bullied
it.
them out, they literally should have
Midnight
just
Sixes
fucking did a
equal.
7 hold.
Mm-hmm.
Like, be the biggest pussies on earth.
Yeah.
But now they need to do like some textbook shit in mid. You know what I mean? Which maybe they won't, because this is Tony G. They're going for the wild
2
card.
minutes left. Whoever takes this round will take the game. If anyone does, and if they don't, going to a golden cap. Traitor's going to start things off with a high bomb as well as Shade. Shade is going to land straight onto Austin. He takes it down in 2 straight rockets as the Frosty goes down in the
Ooh,
turn.
Adrian with the bomb on the med, he sinks the rocket!
Adrian.
That was the cleanest fucking sink bomb I've seen this game.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very messy 3-for-3 as all the damage classes coming out.
Traitor's Wake up top, he has a high advantage.
Versus Equal does as well. It looks like it will be TonyResort just about winning out this round as Traitor surely is going to go down. 3 late picks, and you have to imagine it's going to be a crit here from Austin, surely. It works before, he did die first. It is...
Yeah, they got the crit Krieg out.
No, it's a crit for Midnight Sixes, and Austin is actually going to be on stock here. And I think the only way Tony really lose this round here is due to a miracle crit save. I'm pretty sure 1 minute gone. Yeah, no. Tony G can no longer lose this round. They can only win it and avoid the golden cap as they're going to try and just dry push Lunchbox. But there's no way they're going to know about this Midnight Sixes crits. It's such a weird crits angle that it might just work. Traitor does go down quite early. The crit comes on. It's not getting any picks just yet. Tony G are going to try and bully into Lunchbox. Agent goes down to the crits. Tony trades onto Shades. And surely, but they're waiting for you. But just 8 more seconds, and Austin gets Uber. It might have to be a scout demo. Where's Austin? He's left through drop down.
This is going to be close.
This is going to be a very clutch push, but I don't think they have enough.
This is only 20 seconds left here. We are seeing them come in, and they are going to come in. Sonetti here on the med pick.
Let's go down. 15 seconds left. They have to cap and push right now if they want any hope of taking this round with this demo pick.
That golden cap.
They're going into lap with the heavy on point of Sonetti going down. It's going to be a golden cap.
They need to focus the med there. Oh, stalemate. You know what that means, boys?
They're going
golden cap. And this is winner takes all. This is no shit of, it's like the score is 4-2. Nah, this is it. Winner take all for this map at least. And wow, I have to say that the comeback, that was the spirit of Moseek out there from Tony G.
The other
in the second round, it really, and at the last rounds, it was really a back and forth. What we'd like to see. But I mean, but the thing is that there was just a slip in Tony G with that hold on second. I want to say that's what it led into, right? And they just completely collapsed, and they gave them a round. What did they lose to? I swear they had the advantage in that second fight as well. They also something retarded. But yeah,
I think the biggest mistake from Tony G this game was definitely 4-3 up. They're holding lost. They get 3 picks. No Ubers. They tried to dry push, and they just rushed it a little bit. And I think they'll definitely be kicking themselves.
I mean, speaking of kicking themselves,
so probably not.
Shades. Fucking nearly 400 DPM.
Absolute monster. Let me look at the logs actually.
I want to say, like, Tony G, like, the Agent Bombs came out with the best sync I've ever seen. Tony G called B equals bluff. I want to say the damage games from Red was good. The spam pushes were pretty good. Anyway, and now we are in the golden cap. And just for those of you joining, this is the mid quarterfinals between Midnight Sixes and TonyResort. Midnight Sixes won the
first map. So this is match point for them. If TonyResort lose, they are out of VS
This is the second map. Golden
with
cap
the high
round.
bomb from Tony G. Almost picks up Traitors. The Frosty goes down. Shades goes down. Equal doesn't even get the counter frag, and now it's going to be
no!
That is
in a very good spot, just completely kiting their soldier bombs, getting the demo, just catching everything.
I'd like to point out they kill everyone so well. They've all got the same fucking spawn time.
It's going to be a spawn cap from Tony G. A Tony G spawn cap, maybe a bit risky. They don't even have second capture yet. With the double soldier spam on left, it's not going to be enough to hold them all. Austin doesn't have Uber yet. They're getting blocked on second. Oh no, Syndrome Agent. It's a very shaky push.
The Uber's coming out here, and they need to just get rid of these two, and they'll have the round.
The double scout.
The spirit of Moseek.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was like
good close map. And I just wanted to say, I didn't say this as we were going into the golden cap, but a certain other German TF2 caster is casting the other mid-playoffs game, and honestly, it's probably not having as much fun as we have. Like, come on. What a close game. 3-2 as a comeback. Map 1.
How are there 42 cunts watching Dum Tom? This community amazes me.
I mean, honestly, see, other than the last push, that was genuinely like a fucking textbook, like sixes,
Oh,
like
and my
push
music
right there.
ran out. Well done, boys.
Not
Okay.
even like shitting you there,
Wait,
like same
okay,
spawn
hang
times,
on,
everything.
hang on, stop. Alright. Stuffed. Pick a number between 1 and 239.
162.
Very good choice. We'll get that.
Please tell me it's
music
Ram
lined
Ranch
up.
15.
Okay, now, B4ro. B4ro, my friend. Okay, now do you remember I said that in the warm-up game against Midnight Sixes, I told you the result of Granary and they lost in the warm-up game in Granary against Cyrus T.
Right.
I didn't say what the first map was for spoilers. Now the first map was actually Reckoner.
Oh,
And
no.
Midnight Sixes, with some assistance from Fancy Elf's PC Maker or ISP, which I'm not entirely sure. But with some assistance from that, Midnight Sixes performed very well on Reckoner, taking the map 5-0 in the warm-up scrim against B4ro's team. So it seems like they might be much more confident on Reckoner. We will have to see.
Sorry, what was the score again?
In the warm-up scrim,
Yeah.
5-0 to Midnight Sixes against B4ro's team.
Poor.
Although I will say, like I said, I did have some assistance from the 7th player, which is Fancy Elf's Fancy Elf's CPU or Fancy Elf's ISP. I'm not exactly sure which. He was crashing a few times.
It's both, actually.
There you go.
He's a child. He can't even pay for his own internet and can't pay for his own computer. Like, what do you expect? He's playing like on a fucking Toshiba laptop.
Fancy elf. Maybe there's maybe there's a hidden message that leads to a Fancy Elf vid on this AFK page. Who knows?
To be fair, he is a child who very consistently gets almost 400 DPM. Like, pretty cracked, honestly.
Fancy Elf is going places because A, he's racist, and 2, he's a good player. He'll be in the Prem within 2 seasons.
Well, there's the golden cap ones, but I don't know what that really tells us, so hold on.
And then golden cap, Agent had 800 DPM. Crazy.
Definitely not skewed. Definitely.
Shh, don't worry about it.
Anyway, here's the real logs.
Oh, you used a log combiner. What a fucking gay boy.
Oh, what?
Did you use a log combiner?
No, because I'm retarded.
No.
I mean, because you don't need it here, clearly. Anyway, I'm quite surprised. Yeah, this is the soldier map. Shades and Tony G. Breaching the 10k barrier here. Oof. But
I want
Shades
some
coming out
quirky
on
shit
top
out in
here.
this. I want some quirky plays.
Yeah. I like the first, well, maybe not exactly like process, that's a bit weird, but anyway, so Frosty coming in huge with the demo here. Comet still lagging a bit behind, especially on this map. That's very concerning, but they did manage to hold it out there, but you can see how Blue was able to have this, hold the line here.
I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. I'll be right back.
Right.
Oh, I mean, in the end of the day, you know that Granary a soldier map by default, so even if the demo doesn't do well, the soldiers are doing most of the spam damage and like just damage in general.
Well, they're getting in the server fast. We might have to wrap this up quick. Let's see. In terms of med picks, Agent no dethroned to Shades that time. Though I don't think there was no drops this game as I suspected. It was crits either side. But Red able to get out more Ubers. So, well, there you go. That might be the real smoking gun for who won one up. Anyway,
predictions, B4ro. Predictions.
Predictions. It's been a long time since I've seen a Reckoner game. Oh, never mind. We gotta go. I'm gonna say Tony wins this.
By how much?
3-1.
Oh, I'm going to say it's going to be.
Oh, what the fuck? This is a completely different
3-2.
Reckoner. Never mind. My bet's already in. I can't change it.
I'm going to say 3-2 to Midnight Sixes. Speaking of Midnight Sixes, Frosty's down.
Yes.
Automatically. Fishyard's down
Oh,
too.
no,
The Shades of
Shades,
Tony
you
G.
bomb. Wait, no! Oh my god, the
Van
med
Dyke.
and the soldier. What the
Right,
fuck?
Sebastian, everyone knows Sebastian's law. They're on the hunt, and there's only one scouting red Crunk, and he's going to be full HP. Everyone's so weak now.
What
So-
the fuck was that med play, bruh?
When you're doing a good mid, you just need to sacrifice your mid, you know.
Yeah.
Just
As
the
you can
rule.
see,
Oh,
it's-
Sinetti. Sit down.
No, he just fed him a 3k! Fed equal a 3k! They'll be able to contest this!
Is it a 4K? It's no way.
Oh, he goes down.
That literally. Okay, they're
Highly
a
key
frag
player.
moving out.
Metaphysics, a fragment of equal. Coming in here, it's a frosty. They've done. What have they done to this? This is like narrower. This is less spammable here. Oh, sorry, I'm being.
Oh, we
odd.
started.
But fun fact, the first B4ro cast was on Reckoner. Anyway, back to the cast here. Is Tony G is kind of cringing here.
You stuffed, you missed it. Equal got a 3K on Sinetti.
Oh, close.
Oh,
Carry on.
Sinetti, fucking Sinetti, Ben.
Sinetti 3 times, damn.
Yeah, Sinetti, and Sinetti, you know.
Yeah.
No, you got Kermit, Sinetti, and Ben. Whatever, fucking, I don't know.
Okay,
Too
Bailey.
much,
Credit
too
broken,
much
yeah,
Apex
broken.
in it. Oh, have we got forward spawn here? What is happening here? He can't
It's
decide.
gonna be. It's a stalemate loss. It's a
Spy!
stalemate loss.
Spy cam brought to you by
Spy
McLean.
cam. Spy cam.
Oh, ho, ho.
Now, this time I will keep an eye
Equal.
on Sinetti if he chooses to go spy.
Is
They
it
got
good?
sniped
Yeah.
and spy.
But,
if we
okay,
spy
Tony
cams
G
under
is
here-
checking on the spy class. I think he's just checking off classes here, so they should. No,
He
Tony G is committing to the spy. Okay, I'll do
Doesn't
the
even
I'm,
check.
I'm on
Are you
Tony cam. I'm on
joking?
Tony cam. I'm on the
fuck
Tony
it,
cam.
fuck it, Tony spy cam brought to you by McLean. Oh no, yeah, no, the G on spy. We have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Tony
a
G.
scout. There's a scout looking behind.
They're gonna see the shutter
They
opening.
moved
They're
the
gonna
shutter.
go.
Why did he not think of this?
They didn't.
Oh, the trick stab! Trick stab! There's
Onto the
surely
other
another-
spy. Onto the other
there's
spy.
one
Stabby,
there.
stabby.
The Tony stab.
Onto the other
Oh,
spy,
and
onto the other
someone's
spy.
received a golden pan!
Yeah, someone did,
CJ still hasn't received his. Anyway,
gonna
we're still on the
pressure off
spy
the
cam brought
penalty.
to you by McLean. This is the
It
thing
was
about
on
Backcast, we
last.
only watch the spy.
A very good opportunity. Oh, Agent's gonna get sniped, so that push out is not really gonna lead to anything. Equal. Okay. So he just walked out on headshot someone. He might
Easy.
just go for
He
the
heard the
sniper.
decloak. No,
Yeah, he's gonna
the gun
gun-
spy. There's no counter.
He's gonna gun
Oh,
spy
he
the
gets
sniper.
out. He gets out from that.
Equal wins and they
Energy
get 2
goes
picks.
down.
Dude,
They just need to get the sentry with. They
Uber
force from the
comes out. It's
sentry.
gonna be a trade.
It's going to be a trade here, but this is
They
where the
will go
spy's having
down
the
and
strike.
this
He's
might
looking for
lead
those
to-
distractions. He's seeing the med. It's so
Equal's got the
juicy.
mid right.
It's so good.
Tantalizingly close. He's gonna.
Oh no, he sees all the sticks on the point and he
he-
realizes that's completely fucked.
He starts
What
to
is he
push
doing?
him.
No! You shouldn't have hit there, they would have checked that, man. You gotta think of the opposite of what, you know. What they're expecting, man. Come on, this is Spy 101. Have you not listened to the entire Darth Bane trilogy and Stabby, like, YouTube playlists? That's how you get good at Spy. Anyway.
He never watched the Slint off class engaged, that's his issue.
Yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
They still have both snipers, so they can.
If you remember the infamous Mr. Slin sleeping stream, you get a veterans
Yeah,
discount.
Mr. Slim videos keeping open medics in mid since 2012.
Ah, it's the sleeping stream. I don't know if there's many left who remember that. Anyway, we got the two
Traitors on the
snipers
sniper, he
here.
gets pro key and can't get shades in return.
Why is Sinetti
They both
doing
won.
this and not pro key? Boggles the mind.
Also, I'd like to point out most players who are in fucking mid now haven't played Badlands.
Damn.
Oh.
Just to make you feel old.
Now, okay, well, with Plunk making us feel depressed, I'm gonna keep watching the traitor cam, I guess.
I'm on the traitor cam too, that's why I'm saying
Ooh,
it.
Like
Yeah,
he's getting a little bit of the. I think they
Um,
know he's there though.
He's gonna, yeah, they do. It's gonna be a bit of a nasty sight
What
line, and
about
he's
what
gonna get
about the?
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, completely bossed.
As soon as we move off, I'm retarded. I wanted to see what Friday the 13th
Look at
was doing.
CNG as well.
Oh
Traitor is
my God.
absolutely smurfing. Sebastian, he
Traitors
goes.
activated.
Sebastian, he dropped to a pipe. Sebastian, he dropped to a pipe.
What? You're
And Shades
joking.
died as well. The whole push has been just what is happening?
Cringe of the century.
Yeah.
I have to
And
agree.
for those just joining us, this is the mid-quarterfinals in which it is Midnight Sixes
I don't
v
think, but
Tony's
Tony's Resort can't push
and
out.
The scores overall stand at 1-1 for each map, so this is the tiebreaker here on Reckoner, and the map is still like just started at 0-0.
They're gonna dry push. Midnight Sixes are dry pushing with the sniper, but with Tony G down, Agent's gonna go down as well. I mean, it's off to a very good start. Austin gets sniped, but Sebastian goes down to an arrow from Austin. It's a lot of messy trades, and it looks like Midnight Sixes are getting the better of them. And we'll get out the round.
So it looks like Midnight Sixes is going to take that round there.
On the back foot again. They need to get that 2-0 to get the Mossik energy in.
Yeah,
If you want
yeah.
a cheeky little stat, Tony Resort have not taken.
Tragic camera, shut up! I'm trying my best.
Tony Resort have not taken the first round in any of the free maps.
My fucking broken HUDs because this game just doesn't work anymore. And, whatever.
Bold to assume it's ever worked.
Alright.
Hey, Tony Resort are going right side. Shades is gonna get a huge bomb once to come in, just kill him instantly. Tony G goes down as well.
Equal.
Austin Agent manages to get
huge.
Sebastian, but that's about all he'll get. Agent might get to Frosty as well, no.
A wipe on Tony G. Now
But they
that,
do
now
get
that is
Sebastian.
tragic.
They do get Sebastian though.
And I guess the truth has always been that the code was always spaghettified from the start.
I mean, Kermit kind of botted that, not gonna lie.
Really.
Yeah, he's on right side, disconnected from his
They're
I want
medic.
to point out to
contesting,
some
they're
viewers
contesting
here who may
second.
not be familiar.
Shades goes down. Frosty wants to fight this anyway though. He's walking up quite a bit, getting a lot of spam pipes. Trade is in behind. He gets Kermit and Sanetti. But it looks like overall the trades are going in favor of Midnight Sixes. They dropped 4. Agent. Okay, Agent.
Juggle, man.
It's not gonna matter though.
Oh, and that wipe, they managed to get 2-0. But now we might get the Spirit of Mossik factor come in here.
They failed to account for that 2 rounds up.
Yeah, the Spirit of Mossik factor might come in a full like, 8
They-
minutes.
if I was
into the game.
if I was Midnight Sixes, I just wouldn't go to mid. I knew what would be coming.
The storm's coming. You gotta bunker down and weather it.
Frosty already on the mid here, looking for some kind of spam. Red is
Kratos
going to go
gonna get a
around their
bomb, but
side
he's gonna get completely denied. As Kovic is gonna walk across and try and boss the Frosty. He just destroys it with the sticks of
Equals
Chase
coming in
down
on the
as well.
flank. He's going to fight off 2 scouts at the same time. A noble effort to find the most powerful thing in the multiverse. And it looks like
Kratos and Sebastian are just about gonna live. So we might get another snooze fest last hold.
Again, the Mossik factor, they failed to account
Yes, they did. I literally, you know what? They should have.
Wait a minute,
to
wait
me.
a minute, they have
That
like a
would have
50 ad here.
completely fucked with the whole
Ooh, if
thing.
Austin might actually know about this ad. They have like a 40 ad because Sebastian wasn't healing for a minute. It looks like Tony Resort do know. They're gonna pressure main quite a lot. Tony G is gonna go top left, but I think they're just a bit too late to actually take this Uber now. They might have already, yeah, they waited too long. It's over. Snooze fest.
Resident sleeper time, boys, as we are in for quite a passive hold, I suspect. Oh, no,
Agent
someone's
goes in, he gets Traitor, and he
Agent, what the fuck?
gets out. Huge.
Huge. The scout's gonna go in. Snelly cringes, of course. No doubt we'll be hearing Agent
It's a
shit
messy
talking
moment.
that play for so long.
for.
Fucking.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Shades bomb. He drops
Oh no! Come
But
on.
Bishop goes down as well.
But no,
and they have all
they're in.
damage
They're looking
touches.
for a med. Tony G is
They're
gonna
gonna
find
look
these
for some
bombs
kind of
far.
salvage play, but they're all buying the medic. Oh no.
I bet it's in the comms like, bruh, man, if they didn't cringe at that push there, we had. Snetti is hiding him. This is surely Gapex approved strategies.
Dude, come on. What the fuck?
It's gonna.
So he's
it's
on
not
lost,
gonna work.
but it's he's been seen. Shades is gonna catch him now. Maybe he's not. No, he's just gonna run.
Or was
Wait.
it Frosty Chases?
On this Sanetti dead.
Blue Chases, and they managed to get that.
For the advantage of Midnight Sixes, Agent is in lower. He's gonna take the 1v1 against Traitor and does just about lose out. Traitor surviving on single digits of HP, I believe. And that's 3 down for Tony G. Maybe they've inherited a bit too much of Mossik's mannerisms. They're dropping quite a few players unnecessarily. They'll probably have to give up second as well.
Yeah, they chased the dragon of Moseek and now they're overdosing on him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We've had 2 games worth of him, you know? 3 games, oh, pushing it.
The Uber comes out, they're not bad. Austin's gonna pop in return. He does save all his players, but I don't think he'll get any picks in return despite a lot of damage. Tony G gets 2! Shades and Tracer, both soldiers go down to the Tony factor.
Oh no,
the Frosty.
Frosty
The Agent with a huge bomb does get the Frosty, and Fisher goes down as well, being caught in ahead of his team. And that's a 1 trade.
Agent 2v1.
Agent's gonna spam them out, just completely bossing them.
Agent, the Sigma male of this match, clearly.
Now Sebastian, he wasn't building for... Oh, it's a back cap. It's a back cap from Equal. And Tony G are just going to try and stack this up as one person goes back to block. Equal does get blocked, but then he wins the fight, I think, against Tony G, and now they're going to get the back cap.
Oh, that's rough.
Equal's going to last. No one's going to be up in time. It's a round.
Oh my god.
He is that last dead to rights after that
maybe I
back
shouldn't have
cap.
watched the
Holy
mid fight.
fuck.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, just gonna watch a guy stand at the back.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? Okay, now this is where the Moseek factor happened.
Mustique factor fully unleashed. Can they control it? That's the question.
Now we're at peak Moseek. After this, it's gonna wane off.
It's activated. Stop.
It's gonna be the half-life of Moseek is going after this.
I might as well play Stereo Sane at this point because it's about to be activated here.
So
Right, and Red's coming in. They're just they're starting to
Equal.
walk
They're
across
going
play
to
here.
take that
The
loss.
aggression's coming. But there's some people behind, and now the teams are down to 3-3. This is the DM
Agent and Tony
scenario.
G.
Oh no! They still wipe. What? This is tragic. Oh my
How?
god. How? Sorry for the dead air, we're just kind of in shock. Our chat is talking about different games. This is just
I
so
heard
awkward.
something. And...
Yeah, anyway, we got a mid-fight going on here. Not mid-fight, second fight.
A second fight, and Tony G are going to lose 2. They're going to lose Austin as well. Oh, it's a complete disaster of a contest. And then he's going to go for the salvage onto Sebastian. He does get the pick, but
just get the
it's
pick.
only, that means it's going to be...
Oh, sorry, there's 2 here coming in
there's
here.
no one to defend this last.
Please don't this be the last
just
crumble.
now.
No!
Oh
It's
no!
juggled.
4 rounds down.
The
16
Moseek
minutes
factor's
to go.
wore off. It's wore off.
People are just talking about other games in my chat. This can't be over. Come on, Tony G.
Over. Come on, Tony G.
I'm so fucking
One loss
sick
for
of
all.
these ETF2L goodies fucking winning these leagues. You guys can fucking do it. Come on. Here we go. Moseek factor is in full here. It's giving 110% here. And the Frosties
Almost to the left side, Shades gets in onto Austin. He does go down to Equal, but Sebastian has gone down as well. It's going to be a 3 versus 3, now a 3 versus 2 for the side of TonyResort. Tony G's going to trade out, and that's going to leave just Traitor to defend against Agent. Agent's in behind, and he is going to pick up Traitor.
Nice. Seems like the rivals did manage to pick this up here, so...
I'm glad I said before you were talking, I said if TonyResort win this mid, I'll give a tenner to charity. By charity, I mean myself, to buy a pint at LAN.
And coming up to this, we're going to be looking to a second fight. The Blue has just got all the incentive to just play completely
They're
defensive.
just going to hold
as
this
much as
close.
possible. So Frosty's just trapping it off, not even
Tony and Proki in. Proki's on the demo, he does go down. Kermit's going to die as well. It's a bit of desperation. Tony, huge bomb gets Sebastian.
Oh, for God's sake.
And if Austin can just live with
Equal gets denied by Austin.
Austin just destroys Equal.
Never mind, the logs won't be padded at the
And
very
now,
least.
I think Tony can fight this mid. They're going to get forwards. They're going to get forwards. Yeah, they're going to get forwards here. They're going to be recontesting this mid pretty early. Sebastian and Equal only just spawning now. Fishard also went to pick up his medic. Traitor goes to drop onto Austin! And just takes him down with, I think, an edge bug or a high bomb or something like that. And Equal's going behind for the backup, and I think
Shut up!
this may
You have
put
no casting
Tony G in a
standards, come on.
very difficult situation. Equal's going to take the 1v1, and he beats Tony G again. Just has his number on the back
Nothing to
cap.
see here, boys.
He's going to run it into last. He's going to reconsider it. Oh.
Anyway, we're still going through with the map there, and
okay,
so they are going to get that white.
It's a 60% advantage to Midnight Sixers, and players are still spawning. If they win this is round 4. They will be going to the semi-finals versus I don't remember who.
Well, the other map is the other quarterfinals is being played right now, so we're not quite sure who.
So probably versus the winner of either the Imposter versus the Germans. Equal and Shades go down early,
No,
and Sebastian tanks a pipe. TonyResort refusing to go down just yet.
Being quite cringe there. TonyResort could still take this. There's enough time on the clock here that something could come out here.
Doesn't matter.
There is the med goes down though. There's a force comes out from Sinetti though. But that's a good move, but they've just lost so many players
with all
here.
4 of them dying, I think it's going to be very rough. Tony G is going to try out, gets a huge extra onto the Frosty and gets
It's not enough.
That's a GG.
And your winner of the mid quarterfinals is gonna be Midnight Sixes. You fucking slag.
Bowing out early.
I just want a Powerfix team to fucking win mid for once.
Oh, no. You should see. You really watch all of them have cigarettes, you know.
I guess, but actually, let's have a former Midnight Sixes player congratulate them.
Yeah, congratulations to Midnight Sixers. I think definitely across the 3 maps, probably the better team, but it was very, very close. Either team could have had it on their day, I think. Don't watch, it's cringe. Close your eyes. It's too late to type that.
It's too late, Sinetti. It's caught, just like Sinetti.mkv, but it's cringe this time. So
yeah,
I'm hoping
think
we'll
both
be
teams played incredibly well.
for interviews soon, I guess. But that is gonna be the.
I can attempt to get in some of the Midnight Sixers players for interviews if you wish.
Well, let's get in the Tony G fact first. We need their headlights.
Should we try
bitching between Sinetti. That'll be.
Wait. I think I still have their mumble. Do you want me to go ask them if they want interviews?
Go ahead.
All right.
Anyway, I'll try and get the other boys in. But yeah, that is Sinetti logs in detail. Well, we'll bring up the logs actually.
I have nothing to say other than yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
One of a kind. You're never going to hear that from anyone else. I'm so angry that they lost.
Agent even shagged as well. Like, jeez. No air shots though. That's probably what fucked it. Tony, yeah, this is just very. I mean, this is skewed. The time was only what 16 minutes, and that's a must-seek factor just didn't come out. And after that, we knew it was fucked. And so yeah, if Tony G is watching this while I go vlogs, feel free to enter the chat. I mean, the casting couch from. I guess that's the channel name, and enlighten us on the game from the player's perspective. But looking here. In terms of damage per minute here, it's again Agent on top. I mean, Frosty though is just... There's no other way, I have to say it. Frosty's better at demo than Kermit. And I hate to say that, because I still have the grudge against Frosty. And I like Kermit. I don't hate Frosty, but, you know, it's just like, that's just the case, you know? I've heard things about maybe the class lineup for, you know, Tony G wasn't the ideal, but... You know, it's like, geez, that is such a huge gap. I mean, you could almost say to a lot of people, particularly autistic people, that name begins with D and ends in omtom, would say that, you know, you could just look at that and just see that's what caused the diff, you know. So anyway, the heals are about really equal though, but you know, just the drops at just the wrong time, you know. Like that last push out for red, it pretty much cost them the game once their med died and they didn't immediately immediately pull back, but half of their players were in. So what could you do really? I think that's log summarized, if I'm honest. So let's see about getting players in. Yeah, it's been a very exciting game at the very least. I mean, the first map was very, very, very awkward, I have to say. But the rest.
Okay, hello. I believe Equal should be joining momentarily. Here he is.
Is that the real Equal?
That is the real Equal.
How's it going?
Going pretty good.
It's going pretty good. We,
Are you getting any Tony Resorters, B4ro?
I'm still waiting on them.
Okay, we're working on it. But yeah, congratulations, Equal. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. Today I had some fantastic chicken.
Nice.
It was nice and buttered. Then I went for like a nice nap. And then I had to play TF2, which wasn't great, but
yeah,
everything else was fantastic.
How
do you find it? Do you enjoy the games?
They were pretty.
They're very fun to watch.
Close games, actually, except for the last map. But overall, very enjoyable gameplay, I would say. I was leaking a bit of info about the warm-up scrim, and I did point out that you guys are much more confident on Reckoner. Was it something you were hoping would get to the third map option?
See, that would make sense if that's how we thought, because we are good at we're bad at Reckoner, rather, because please don't bad. We're really bad at Reckoner, we thought. Turns out we're not. We're good. No, I'm joking. We're okay at Reckoner, but we thought we were like the same on Granner pretty much. We didn't give too much thought into what we were picking. Turns out we're much better on Reckoner than Granary.
I think I'm seeing Snitty abusing powers in chat. Can you stop doing that? Getting here for fucking interviews. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah, but really what we were going for were the most amount of ETF12 points possible.
Yeah.
We wanted to get the golden cap and lose it, so we had the 1 point from that map, and then win in the third. So you'd think that we're worse at Granary, but we're not actually. We just wanted the golden cap. You saw we were up like 3 rounds, right? We threw intentionally.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, I might be remembering this wrong, but back in my day on the Midnight Sixes roster, I remember Process being a bit of a cursed map. So were you expecting the maps to pan out this way? Were you expecting to actually win Process and then lose Granary?
We were happy that they picked Process because we like Process. It's not a cursed map anymore, I don't think. Now we kind of distribute our cursed maps evenly. So pretty much every map is a cursed map given the day. Because we like. So no, we weren't too sad about Process, to be honest. I think we were expecting us to be like about the same on Process and Granary in terms of like how we play.
Interesting.
Yeah,
you picked up 2 new players this season. I mean, it was Shades and Sebastian.
Yeah.
You dropping Cola and some terrible, awful medic. I don't know who he is, but he was really trolling. Like, yeah, a terrible medic. So, how do you think the roster changes have been this season?
The roster changes. Well, I'm also technically.
Of course, yeah. You technically, you were on the roster, but now you're actually main slotting.
Sure. Our idea was, we wanted to give Seb and Shades a chance. New to ETF12, we know it can be rough. So we just felt like, we weren't sure about the pickup. Getting middies on your team is always scary, despite us all being middies. The most midi you can be, in fact, 15 seasons of mid.
Players truly are the most depressed race on the planet.
So, we took a chance with Seb and Shades. I don't know if it's paying off yet, but, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll have to see, I suppose, in what will be the next match. I believe it will be against the winner of the Imposter versus the Germans. How are you feeling about either of those teams?
Oh, we've already decided.
If you intend to fight them.
Yeah, it's gonna... I mean, we don't know quite how we're gonna give the default. We have some different funny ideas. But whatever way as long as we lose, we win, right? Third place, that's what we're aiming for. So when we get that third place, I think we have some different ideas in mind, like 6 spies, for example. You know, that's a funny way of throwing. We don't want to make it too obvious, so we don't.
The third place you actually want is open because
Included middle did get banned for throwing.
So that's where you go.
So yeah, and that's probably my next question.
I mean, I do have 2 questions. I think I've.
Okay, go back.
I mean, the first was, how does it feel to have Tony G call your bluff on mid on Granary? I mean, there's the poker master right
there. I'm sorry, what happened on mid?
You know, you were hiding behind crates and Tony G called your bluff, you know?
He was in the hiding spot and then you walked around the corner and he 2-rocketed you.
True, yeah. I was silently screaming. Is that a thing? You know, when you get very upset.
Yes, okay.
I wasn't too happy. I feel like I should have gotten him, perhaps. Unfortunately, I traded my aim for hiding spots.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hello, there's the speak of the devil. Tony G himself is here.
Is my mic okay? Discord?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, this is the loser pov.
Well, only 50% of it.
Only 50% loss. That's a Tony win.
I wanna. The other question I was gonna ask Equal is, you know, what kind of enlightened metaphysics were you reading to do that kind of sneaking behind on Granary laws?
See, this is the difference between me and everyone else in this game. We're not playing the same game. These guys are playing TF2. I am playing Splinter Cell, right? There's a big difference.
Sorry.
This is true. I was gonna say, Equal, even though Tony G did call your bluff on Granary, you seem to get your revenge on Reckoner, getting his number on 2 back.
We're so dog shit at Reckoner.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. I called 3-1 to Tony G.
I thought we'd be fine at Reckoner, man. I thought we'd be fine. We just do the usual Tony strat of just hold W, and it just didn't pay off.
No, but like it was coming out because I was about to...
Chat, if you have any questions, feel free to fire them off.
Thank you for saying.
We will relay them.
Thing is, I was going to ask really anyone from Midnight Sixes is that were they aware of the Moseek factor? Because we saw this on Process, and we especially saw it on the last 2 maps. Actually, Reckoner, funny enough, although they did lose that,
I don't even... What is the Moseek factor?
You lost 2 rounds, and then you had a comeback.
Oh,
you had a severe comeback. And it happened on Process. It really happened on Granary. It, like, you won that. It, like, worked, despite the cock-up on the last. And then...
Yeah,
it was starting to happen. It was starting to happen with, on, you know... Reckoner. Like, you wiped them on mid, I swear, and then you know, but you just... It didn't go anywhere, so we got counter-wiped.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Playstyle is mid-dependent. We either win on mid or we wipe on mid, and that's it.
They have to have advantage for you to push and all that, you know.
Yeah, we've got to be disadvantaged.
So I'm gonna give both of you the opportunity to throw somebody under the bus here. Who do you each respectively think was the worst player on your team tonight? Who do you want to flame? Who do you want to flame? Come on.
Myself. There you go.
Oh, that's depressing.
The team captain goes down with his ship. Tony stays in the resort whilst it burns.
I just have to say, I know Agent's like gone invisible and is fuming right now, but he was the star player on Tony G. The bombs, man.
Yeah, he was the star player on Reckoner, especially where he didn't say a word and randomly fed. And
that is the B4ro play style right there. Equal, you need to answer the question, man.
Equal, do you have any?
Who's the worst player?
For us?
I could be a humble liar like you and say myself as well.
He's called Tony's play.
So I'm gonna go with Kronk. I feel like Kronk could have done much better.
Wait, that's Equal, right? That's not Equal.
No, that's Kronk.
Why did I say that was Kronk? What were you in the game?
Himself.
I wasn't playing. I was coach. I was just
coach. Okay.
Equals contractually bound. He can't play with Midnight Sixes for more than like 70% of the season. It's not allowed.
exactly.
Don't,
Yeah, we
don't
haven't
cast
got
all
that.
dehydrated people.
Agents anyway.
Fuck you.
You got any words? Hey, you got any words?
You Roma who tries the combo.
You're Roma when getting 5-0.
We may as well extend the question. Agent, who do you think the worst person on TonyResort was tonight?
You better be careful, man, because I'm in charge of this team.
Sinetti, you need to go get in here right fucking now. Anyway, Equal, what did you think about the Tom Shepard V, aka Agent Spices Bomb? Oh, never mind.
Worst player in the game, man.
Here we go.
See, this is it, man. I called it. Tony does all the fucking distracting, and Agent just gets all the cool shit, and everyone's like, oh, Agent, and just fucking coming over this guy.
Well, yeah, it was. He was the crowd's favourite. But the funny thing is, every time we're like, but listen, every time we put it like, yeah, put it on Agent Cam, put it on Agent Cam, he'd cringe, and then we were like, yeah, Agent, the 40 HP Space Maker, and he'd just die.
Yeah. You're a sheep. You're
Actually,
a sheep thinking he's
I
amazing.
have another question. I have a question for Equal. Equal, my guy. Where was the heavy pushes? You fed a scout on last so many times. I expected we'd see at least one, but no heavy pushes to be found.
I'm very disappointed as well.
Wait. I have a question. Wait. Who was the fucking pyro on Grand Prix? Was that you?
Right, of course it was me.
You're so bad at pyro. You need to not play that class. Your pyro was so bad.
I'm sorry.
Car park fight. Car park fight.
Who won that? Who won that fight? Oh. My team. I see.
What? You lost the fight. You lost the fight.
No, I died.
No,
I made this.
Yeah, and
so
that counts as a
much.
loss, man.
No,
But
you
they
know
still
why?
got
You know why I died? I died because I gave my team the ammo from my.
Equal's got a
You're
point.
just not. You're just not.
Your air blast is 20% shitter than most people. that's what's on your flamethrower. That's the debuff on it.
You might say it was a bad play, but it's a play you remember, right? And do you know why you remember it?
Wait, holy shit!
Yeah, that's right.
It's all about remembering.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know who the copium is strong with, but someone is definitely heading
That's
away.
not
Okay,
I'm fine we lost, but like the pyro was bad. I mean, win or lose, the pyro is bad. You know.
No, I'm just trying to make. I'm just holding true to the Permzilla strength.
No, wait. Hang on. Stuffed. Remember
Yeah.
process. I'm
Process?
trying to remember. It definitely was Equal that got the meat shot on the Met on Austin, right?
Oh yeah, when
Yes!
he was clearly going to
No way!
for off class, and then he just one-shots Kermit and forces off.
Sinetti, what the fuck was that? You were supposed to protect him from that kind of shit, and then Equal just walks in and one-shots Austin. On the process mid.
Was that when?
Oh,
there's
you're
just, like,
talking
a scout?
process mid.
Oh,
yeah.
I was shooting.
You mean when Austin had the protection detail of two fully buffed scouts that he can just walk out the corner and kills Austin anyway?
I'm shooting him, but Ben just doesn't fucking even peck him, man. There's 0 damage to the guy.
But how much damage did you do?
That was only
Like, more than 0.
Up to 20, guys.
I did a fair amount. I don't remember how much, but I did like close to 100.
Yeah, that's another Equal play. Equal C, metaphysics professor. He's playing Splinter Cell. He's like on a different level. It doesn't matter if there's 2 scouts, he'll go.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
we all knew exactly where he was. Because I told you 3 times. Blue crate, scouts on blue crate. And people just with their dicks in their hands looking at everywhere up there. Except for the blue crates, man. That's so retarded.
I know, yeah, it was a good game, but I do want to ask another thing for Tony G. I realize some of your players' good chemistry, so, like Sinetti and Agent are best friends that never fight. How did that go? How did those double pushes
It's
and
always
focuses
Sinetti
coming
shouting,
up?
"There's a soldier on me, Agent!" Hiding behind.
Alright.
Like
And
Marvel
Agent's literally
Defenders.
just holding behind, and then you just hear him start giggling.
Yeah, how much did you hear Agent laugh, Cluttercon?
One question I do want to ask for the Tony
We
Resort
working for
gang.
the enemy team, bro.
Oh wait, hang on. Alright, for the Tony Resort gang, so one season choked in finals, another season dodge, and then this season crashing out in quarterfinals. What's next on the cards? For
Oh.
Tony G? For
Building
Tony
an island
Resort.
team.
Yeah. I'm a Highlander, or if we can get into mid again.
Tony Highlander.
Please,
Tony
Tony Highlander.
Mid again.
I want to see that.
I'm actually down to try that. You know.
Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Ooh.
For all
we
the
got-
people, for all the people who got rejected from Anglo's fit, well,
I don't know
like,
if
didn't
Proki
show
can play
up.
like any class. I mean, he could probably play like
Sniper.
NG, right, or some shit.
Wasn't he like a high sniper div?
No, but I mean like in a lower div.
Oh.
Because like TonyResort can never go above mid.
True. Just like, I wonder if that's applicable to another team who played their official against you.
I
Equal.
wonder too.
I wonder what's happening. Well, equal. What is the future for?
Yeah. What's on
Well,
the cards for
no,
this
their
next-
season isn't over. I don't know if we should really ask.
Their
that
season
question.
isn't over, but they've achieved their goal. They've got third place guaranteed. Now that it's
Well, in
over.
that case,
What's
then,
next?
what is the future
What-
like
what's
for
next,
this
equal?
team?
The future is we're aiming for. You know, something we haven't done. We've thought about expanding, leaving mid finally. Maybe we'll try our hand at low. But I feel
And do you have
like-
any? Do you have any restrictions for mid? By the way, just asking.
What is a restriction? Like,
Like-
we
like
can't
class
play
restrictions.
So, for example, TonyResort were not allowed to have Pickles on demo, Agent on Scout, I believe. I'm not
False, I
sure
hope
what
you're
the full extent of the restrictions.
Austin wasn't allowed to play demo.
That's
for,
so
like,
stupid.
some random reason.
Okay, that's weird. But
If we
like,
had-
I was Kermit not allowed to play Scout, I guess?
Like, Kermit can play anything.
Oh, okay.
Well,
If
Just not demo. Jesus Christ, man. What the hell was going on? I need to ask that because Frosty was so dominant. He was the Sigma of the game, man. Like, well, maybe
better
Agent.
Scottish demo.
Agent's probably the
True,
Sigma because it sounds like his comms were antisocial. But then I guess Frosty was the alpha demo of the session. There we go.
Oh,
So I don't
and
know,
Proki
so-
can't play sniper.
Well, didn't I?
Yeah.
I swear I heard some. I swear before this I heard things about maybe regrets, maybe second thoughts about Kermit on demo. I mean, what do you? I mean, you kind of. Was it really the best thing for TonyResort to have Kermit on demo?
Well, it's either Kermit on demo or Agent on demo, and Agent would just go behind. So it's like
True.
That's just not.
it's like coin flip.
No, I'd like that because Kermit was kind of shit at doing the forward hold stickies.
What? But yeah, what restrictions do you have? Any equal?
yes,
What?
ETFTL admins are terrified of my pyro. I unfortunately broke it
Oh
today.
right, yeah.
Looks like Tony G has gone the default win, and we shall see you in the next Barrow card.
To be
Probably
fair,
one
if,
grand, I mean.
if the admins are like scared of his pyro, it like follows the trend of them like making wrong decisions.
Ah.
Getting spicy in this.
Well, honestly, I wouldn't disagree.
What you did earlier, you twat. You fucking disagreed earlier.
No, my pyro is fantastic. It's just
Oh,
worse than every other class.
Okay.
should we tell them how we cooked the team from playoffs?
That's not.
That's what you just
Oh,
did.
yeah.
What? We cooked a team.
Well, I guess we don't tell them about the thing.
What? Oh,
No one wants to be banned for a year, so everyone's
Rule
quiet.
break.
Well, there you go. Product role break. Investigate that, but I'm pretty sure you'll find no faults for it.
So you genuinely don't have any class restrictions? Like, can Frosty play soldier?
Why-
Yeah, I think Rose is probably better at demo, to be honest. He's played demo
Played like
for so long.
exclusively demo for a very long time now.
So he's like that. That's it. There's no restrictions. Like genuinely.
I don't think so. Like, we have everyone on their mains pretty much. Seb
This
is
is
playing medic.
this is such
Yeah.
obvious
Soldier.
default hunting. It's shameful.
No, it's not. No, I'm not. No, I'm genuinely just curious because like I can't play demo, Agent can't play scout, Proki can't play sniper, Austin can't play demo. It's like so random, you know?
You've been in mid for 15 seasons. How do you not have restrictions?
Well, because they've been in mid.
No, only we have
Exactly. Like if
restrictions.
they, I mean, technically
I-
speaking, if they're not getting out of mid, then they don't need restrictions. They're doing fine.
I don't know, honestly, why we don't. I don't know how the rules works. I think I don't have any because I haven't played for 10 years.
Yeah, but you played Div 1 as Scout.
That's like
Yeah,
season 20.
TonyResort would never bring a Div 1 player to mid, Agent.
What are we on about?
Like, it's been
It
a
was
hot
Div 1, wasn't
minute.
Agent of Div 1
I
is
swear.
He was. Yeah, he was. He was on the bottom team with Kalis and euthanasia.
More surprising than me is Shades and Seb. Because they've
I have
played
to
like
agree.
Div 2 something.
Yeah, but Seb's
Fine,
on
They
Medic
got
medic.
to tier 2 playoffs. Yeah,
Seb's on
Seb is-
medic though.
yeah, but like compared to their medic last season, Pickles, like Seb is such a monumental upgrade.
Yeah, but it's medic.
I need to ask a question for Tony's Resort.
Tony's Resort.
Tony's
That's the
Resort.
team name next
Sorry.
season.
I've like said
Tony's
I've said your team name wrong like every single time throughout
Call
this
it Tony's
cast.
last resort.
Don't
as well.
cast dehydrated people.
Tony's Last Resort. That's so fucking good. What?
That should be the thing. Yeah. Why I called it
We
Tony's
are
last
definitely
resort.
TLR next season. We are TLR.
Oh, that is genius.
Tony's Last Resort.
Oh my
And
god,
the Last
that's
Resort
genius.
is like me on Scout. That's like the resort. You know?
It's a low spin-off team.
Low playoff team. Low
Resort
7th
is bringing
place
in
team.
Dog Flame, man.
Fucking Tony's Last Resort. That's so good.
Alright, well take credit for that. That's me. But I want to say, did Tony Resort really get a minor warning for you submitted like a photo of basketball for your Steam ID
Oh,
screenshot?
yeah.
That's
We didn't
good.
have status. Yeah,
It wasn't why- It was because we didn't have a real status.
And
We
then
always
they had to
upload
submit
Tony
another
picture.
one.
yeah.
You sure?
We always
'Cause
upload
I was
the Tony
looking.
picture.
I was looking for your previous game. Maybe I should look at one you submitted yourself.
I'm pretty sure we always have. We might have missed like 2.
Let's see. Look at the first game. A, B. No, you're correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Whenever you get the chance to submit, yeah, that makes sense.
There's always a Tony picture.
Okay, so should we do shoutouts then? Because I think
I don't think we
Yeah,
have.
they're
I
in.
don't think we have more this.
Don't ask
I mean-
Aiden for a shout out. He just
there's
won't
no
say anything.
Oh fuck off! Don't play.
Get out, man!
Don't play. You didn't even play.
Ow.
Come on.
Mute him.
Tony lost, and then they're gonna. Don't worry, Doc Flame. You will be captain of the low spin-off team. Tony's last resort.
His last result.
TLR don't play.
Okay, let's do shoutouts quickly. Come on.
Okay, so alright.
Agent,
No.
shout out. Oh,
Wait, wait.
I can't hear him.
Spoils. Okay, I'm sorry. Spoils. The
shouting?
victors
No,
here.
no.
Equal. Shout
Equal.
outs.
Shoutouts to you guys for casting. Shoutouts to the enemy team for playing. Shoutouts to my team for also playing. Shoutouts to Shadow Oliver 13. That's about it.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for the interview, bud.
And
Thank you.
Piggles.
Pagels.
Shout out to Tony Coin, Tony Bet, Tony Resort, Tony Poker, Tony Casino,
And now Tony's last resort.
and equals Pyro. There you go.
Thank you.
Alright,
Sanetti.
Sanetti.
Shout out for the enemy agent playing on our team called Agent Vice. Shout out to the enemies and shout out to Barracan.
Alright, Stuff.
Shout outs to Equal for showing up to interview. Shout out to Midnight Sixes. Shout out to Shades for going to a based uni. Shout out to Plonk
Based
for casting half of it and then
uni.
leaving.
That is,
Oh, where's Plunk?
That's a
Yeah,
contradictory statement, I have to say. But
Okay, mister, I don't need higher education. Okay, Aiden,
Yes.
shout out.
yeah.
Shout out to Dogflame and Tony's Last Resort coming up next season.
Next season.
Like, please.
Has to be Tom Shepard the Fifth and Doc Flame and Tony's last resort.
Tony's Last Resort.
TLR Tom Shep.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
Alright. I think that's it.
Okay, I guess that's it. So, this has been Barracast. I don't know if we'll cast any more of a players now that Tony.
I mean, Iroh's team is playing. That could be interesting.
Maybe, because we do like Iroh on our lovely AFK screen. But we'll see what the future holds. I mean, I do actually have the pre-season cup for HL coming up, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, this has been an exciting episode of Barracast. Take care and see you next time. But stay tuned.
Bye.
Down.